And
That you
welcome
did.
back to Diced Coffee, where a group of nerds gather on the internet to be emotionally tormented by me. Welcome
Oh
the nerds.
no!
These are the nerd. These are the nerds, and I am the tormentor, as is appropriate. So, we're back with our Call of Cthulhu campaign, Small Town Horrors, and the last time we were here, the the agents have finally found out the actual consequences of the situation that they have found themselves in, and the repercussions of not following orders. But also, one of the newer agents has finally had the resolve to try harder to keep the secret and follow some bits of orders just to keep her friends safe. Overall, there was a loss, and it took a loss to teach a very hard lesson. And the funeral had been had, and after that week-long wake and funeral, as the body was buried and you've all gone your separate ways, Wim staying with friends, family, her mother, just trying to cope with the loss. It's been a week after that funeral. It has been silent and quiet in Lakewood, California. The Christmas season is beginning to show. Decorations are being put up. A tree is being prepared at the center of the town as is tradition year on year. People are getting into a festive mood, and over the past week of not hearing anything from Zero or anything from the initiative or any sort of looming threat without issues or problems, you've gone by the week doing the last bits of your work before the holidays, accomplishing what you need to. Amy has finally sold off the last of her meteor painting from the exhibit and has raised quite a bit of money for a young upstart artist. So, night into that week, there is a heavy fog that sets over the town. It's unusual for California, especially in Lakewood, to fog, but given how close you are to the ocean, maybe that's the reason. But the fog settles in and you think nothing of it because there's really nothing odd other than the fact it's fog in California. The fogs happen elsewhere. Maybe it's a one-off thing, maybe it's a Christmas thing. The season's a little colder than it normally is for the year. But you shrug it off. The day goes by. You have a few drinks, some food, going around with friends, and you eventually go to sleep at night, taking your breaks and much needed rest, laying your heads on your pillows. It's a quiet night as you drift away to sleep. And then there is the sound that you have only heard once before. It's a tornado warning. It's the sound of these large kind of sirens that just goes
Shit.
It's only played when a tornado is approaching or a hurricane from the sea. But normally, this sort of thing would play and you would hear it. It would be preempted by the news. They would have announced about something and you would have already been prepared. You're not entirely sure why, but it does awaken all of you. As you look out the window, just to see what's going on, the fog has gotten thicker, unusually thick. There's no visibility outside your window. It's almost as if your house is surrounded by clouds. But you hear the sounds. Let's go around the table and ask what each of you would like to do. MJ?
I would immediately call everyone while probably wearing my jacket and rushing to my father's room.
You call your friends. There is a group chat as you move. Your father has already been awakened. Your friends are just confused. They are groggy, sleepy, confused. There was no sign of a tornado. They're all annoyed. But they're also very concerned when they look out the window and see a heavy fog.
Yeah.
Something ain't right here, MJ.
You tell me, where do we go? Stay here? Barricade everything?
Jake, my basement. It's reinforced to think we can ride a hurricane down there. Everyone get to my house. Quickly.
We'll be there.
Your father looks...
Anyone need a ride?
Shane just says, Elaine and I got covered. And Luke, I have a ride. I can make it there in 5 minutes.
Alright, stay safe, everyone.
We're on our way. Jake, you and your father are the first ones being neighbors to Jake. Going into his house, the fog is thick and cold. It's almost as if winter has just lowered to below freezing. Unusually cold for California. But as you move through the fog, you shine LED flashlights, some of the military grade. It does not eat through the fog. There's nothing you can see. The only thing you're able to see are silhouettes of houses and cars, and people kind of moving around trying to figure out what's going on. You can hear the voices of other people just completely confused as to why there's a tornado warning or a hurricane warning siren going off. It takes you so much longer to walk to Jake's place, given all the rocks and everything you have to skip over that you can't see unless they're within about 5 inches of you. Until you get to Jake's door, he opens it. Come on, come in. Fuck, it's cold.
Yeah. Jeez, I can't see anything from out there. Fuck.
Closes the door. Shit. How are they gonna drive through this fog?
I don't know.
There's a message. Just might take a bit longer. Can't see anything. Driving real slow.
Eyes on the road. Stay safe.
You will gather there with Jake. Amy, you and Ashley in your apartment have been awakened to the same siren that's been going off. As you look out the window, does it like normally fog in California? That's weird. Tornado, hurricane.
Probably global warming. Wait, do we have enough food?
Looks like Al Gore was right.
In the pantry?
Ames, it is not safe to stay in the top high-rise condo during a hurricane. MJ, would you have texted them about Jake's basement? Like everyone?
I would send a message to my friends, and I would send a message to the agent saying, like, you guys alright?
Okay. So that includes Amy.
We got
Ashley.
a basement here. We got a basement here if you guys need to crash.
What about Wim?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
It's a group message to the agents.
Okay. Ashley looks and says, hold on. Ashley just kind of looks and, well, we can head over to MJ's place. She says you got a reinforced basement. Let's get some food. Canned goods, I guess. What the hell is going on?
I mean, they should have warned us earlier about this.
Was it on the news? Come on, let's go get some food for him. You don't want to be a freeloader.
Right.
You gather some canned foods, and Ashley tries to drive her best. But she can't drive very fast. There is nothing to see outside of 5 inches of where the headlights of the car meets the fog. And she doesn't want to, run someone over accidentally, so she is driving at a very slow pace. Wim, in your area, you are awakened by the same thing. Your mother, in her usual couch bed, just kind of wakes up. Here, what's going on? It's so loud there.
Do you think is tornadoes a thing often in this area?
A hurricane had happened once, but it's in history, but that was before you were even born.
Okay.
But it's happened once.
Wim's not prepared for this. It's sudden. Her mind instinctively goes like, Ma, don't be afraid. I try to tell her in the most calm way, knowing her possible reaction. You need to go to the basement. There's a tornado, or whatever this is. There's like a lot of mist.
It's
some kind of...
so loud, dear.
I guide her to the basement. I feel like her basement's the safest place at the moment.
When you do, you receive the text. It's up to you whether you ignore it or not.
What is the text say again?
That MJ, if you need a place, MJ's friend has a reinforced basement. Something sturdier.
I immediately message. My mom's here. I don't think it's safe to travel with her. And then I hesitate to type. She has a condition. Send.
Okay.
Well,
Do you want me to pick you up?
In the basement. And then I tell, I don't want you to go through the trouble. You might get hurt, especially if this is like something not in our control. Then
Just at least stay in the basement if you have one. Make sure you're safe. Keep some food with you, and keep in touch.
Okay.
I'm
MJ, you and your friends get over to Jake's basement. The first one to arrive there is Luke, and the last of your group is Shane and Elaine living furthest. They just leave the cars in the streets and go straight to Jake's house. Some of Shane tripping over a few rocks in Jake's garden as he just can't see. Alright, what the hell's going on? What the fuck? There was nothing on the news about tornado, hurricane, whatever.
Same with the meteor, but I guess people are starting to get lazy about keeping in track of whatever's happening in our world. Stay inside. It's
Please come
fucking
in.
freezing outside.
This isn't normal? California doesn't get this cold. Or foggy.
Yep, it doesn't. Oh, God.
You stay there.
Just, I'm gonna send a message to Amy and Zero. Actually, all of them, since I believe Zero is also in the group chat. Like,
Yes.
what's going on? Question mark.
No one has answers.
I'm actually gonna add it to Zero.
No one has answers.
Yeah,
But-
I don't want to. I want to be alert during
Okay.
Ashley's
Driving.
drive. muna.
Okay. The two of you are driving. Ashley is, despite her demeanor, is a very competent driver. She knows when it's not safe to drive quickly. But she is taking it very slowly, such that if she does hit someone, they will not be too injured. So she's taking a very slow driving pace. But eventually, after about 20 minutes, you do arrive at the basement. Both of you freezing cold. In winter jackets, that even that is not enough to keep the cold out. But you move into Jake's house. As you knock, Luke opens the door. Welcome. As he lets you guys enter. As about 5 to 10 minutes after entering and talking to everyone, no one knows what's going on. You have not received a reply from Zero. Until the four of you, plus Ashley and your father, MJ, received a text on the secured phone. The one that's not meant to be seen by others. It's from Zero, stating, locations. There's a heavy danger. Agents are coming. Go with them.
Next door neighbor, in Jake's house. Basement.
Not a tornado. Danger. Agents are coming with APCs. Go with them. Bring everyone you want to bring. Doesn't matter. Secret doesn't matter anymore. Get them safe.
Oh, am I right in
He's
assuming that I don't have my
Why?
guns? My guns?
Unless you would have carried them during a hurricane.
No, definitely not.
No. Zero's demeanor of texting is vastly different from how used to. He's normally more detailed when explaining the mission details. This time it looks like his sentences are reserved to 1 to 3 lines. 1 to 3 words. He might be stressed, he might be in the middle of something. But he's not texting like he normally does. What do the rest of you, because Wim is still in their home and only has her mother to take care of, what do the two of you tell your friends?
Hey, so apparently I got word that there's going to be an evacuation thing going on and we're going to get picked up.
Evac? That bad?
Yeah, that bad. Well, at the very least, I got my connections. They're going to pick us up first.
Luke is looking at you. The others are looking at you saying, Wait, when did you have connections with the military?
Something you shouldn't know about.
Luke is just looking at you. And he's giving you that kind of look. Is it one of those things kind of look? Like,
I'm just going to nod like once. I'm going to look away and
Hey.
say, Dad, let's grab whatever we can.
hey, Luke just kind of helps you upon your nod. Just, hey, come on, guys. You know, MJ probably got arrested by the military at some point.
Hey!
Just be thankful she's
Okay,
got
that might be
connections, you
true.
know. And besides, I contacted a buddy of mine. He's got some work done in the Pentagon. You know, said that we're probably gonna need to evacuate the town. It's probably gonna be a mess. Fuck, come on. I just finished renovating my place.
I can lend a hand. You'll be fine. We've been considering renovating our place either, so I guess this is easy demolition.
Right. Sure, whatever.
I'm a very positive person.
Alright, I'm gonna get some canned goods, I guess. Let's go. Everyone starts
I'll
packing.
Lend a hand.
You get
Amy?
whatever
I'm going to
food.
look at Amy. Is there anyone you want to bring with us? Maybe till Zero?
I mean, I can bring Rhonda and Emily.
You have
It
to
does.
text them. Text them to go to the address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send him a message. Just whispering this between the two of us.
Wim, what do you do about the message?
Instinct, since I'm given the go signal to like secret or otherwise you have to keep everyone safe. I message my friends in the GC. I tell them I ask them where they are. And like, where are they? Are you guys in the house? You think you guys can
Come over?
go to my place so that like it's safe here? There's gonna be evac with, and I try to with the mechanic said.
Not mechanic? I'm in. The other guys just kind of... The other ones just said, will you stop thinking about it? Wait, evac? Why? Is it gonna be that bad?
It is gonna be that bad, I'm not gonna lie, son.
Wait, so they're picking up at your place, or should we go there?
Yeah, they're gonna pick me up. Be
Okay.
safe when you get here.
Eric just said, okay, I'll get my car, and I'll bring everyone there.
Stay safe, son.
Your friends, by the way, they weren't born and raised here like you are. They're in dorms, so they kind of live alone. They have yet to go home for the holidays because classes have not ended yet. So, some of them do have a car, and Eric, but particularly has a car, will pick them up. A few minutes later, they will arrive, but they do start complaining as Eric just said, what the fuck is this fog? I can't see shit through it.
Yeah, it
Jesus
came with the
Christ, how is it
tornado.
so cold?
We'll just stay in the basement. With mom.
Alright. Haley just looks at you and says, I'll try to talk to your mom. Maybe I can comfort her while you guys get settled and everything.
Thanks, Haley.
So, several minutes, about 30 minutes into this individual parties that you're having in your houses, you hear the screeching tires of a heavy metallic vehicle outside of your house, MJ. And you hear the door open, you hear footsteps. And the sounds of what you hear, guns loaded. There's a knock on the door. Miss Stone! Zero sent us.
Yeah, we're here. I'll open the door.
What the fuck's a Zero? Then who the fuck are these
Oh.
guys? They're not military.
They're evac. Come on, let's just go. I trust them.
So just let's go. As they all get guided, you see that these guys have specialized flashlights that can kind of very vaguely pierce through the fog just to show a path. They get guided into
Oh.
the APCs. The guards kind of hold you guys who are aware, and says one of them approaches you. Says, "Is this everyone?"
I'm gonna look at Amy.
They're still not here. I'm going to check my phone.
Where are they? We can't wait.
Can I call
Yes.
Colorado first?
We'll pick them up on the way. Let's go.
Okay.
You're brought
Do you have
into...
extras? I'll beckon for a gun and a flashlight.
Gives you a handgun. And a flash. It's one
Thanks.
of those handguns with a flashlight appendage attached to it, so... Just hands it to you privately, so no one else sees. As
Mhm.
you all start
I'll
moving.
just sheath it on my side.
The APC is a large, basically an armored tank, just designed to carry people to and from. This thing is probably bulletproof and could run over any car pretty easily. As you load into the APC, it's very clearly not an evac group. Evacuation groups don't carry automatic rifles and military-grade flashlights and full body armor. That is not something you would see from an evac group. But they have what they have. As they start moving, Amy, you call your friends. They do mention that they met up at Emily's house because it was on the way to yours. Tell them to wait there.
Oh.
As the soldiers eventually arrive, you get picked up in the APCs. What is going on? I don't like this. It's cold. Really, really cold.
At least we got into an evacuation.
One of the soldiers just said, thermal blankets under your seats. Use them. Just when you pull it up, battery-powered, military-grade thermal blankets. Again, not an evac thing.
Mm-hmm. They can deal with my bullshit.
Luke
it's
is
fine.
whispering to your ear. MJ, this isn't evac. This is military.
Sure as hell isn't. But they'll keep us safe.
Just holds onto your hand. I trust you here.
I'll just squeeze it lightly.
I'm trusting you here.
Yeah, that's as much as we can do at this point. I'll keep you guys safe.
You all leave. Shortly following that, the same thing happens outside of Wim's home. You hear the screeching of a heavy metal vehicle. Soldiers come in. Miss Knott, sent by Zero, we're here to pick you up.
Okay.
Your mother's in a wheelchair, correct?
She can walk, but she's very like borderline catatonic.
So the wheelchair is easier.
Yes.
So the wheelchair is being carried up the basement stairs by Eric, and then kind of wheeled in by the others. As the soldiers gesture to you, they move in. Your friends don't necessarily question what's going on. They're just happy to be evacuated. They're too young to notice the difference between an evac and a military coup or an excursion. But one of the soldiers walks by you and says, "Is this everyone? Do we need to pick someone up on the way?"
If you guys got MJ and
They're safe.
okay. And I go get my father's shotgun and all the
Okay.
bullets.
That's fine.
And I ask him, how bad is it?
We're not aware, which is the dangerous part.
Got it.
Keep safe.
Are we gonna be okay?
Going to try and get you to a safe place. Ride this out, but the town is probably not going to survive. You load up on the APC, and then he just looks at you one last time and says, "You sure this is everyone you care about? There's no one else missed. There's a very low chance they're going to survive this. And we can't save everyone."
Lewis, Eric, and Haley, they're with me, right?
Yes. And your mother, yes.
Haley, she's from here. She's childhood friend, right? So
Yes.
is her family like?
Her mother was there with you, with the group.
Okay.
She's
That's
too
fine.
worried about the children to actually, question the military.
Alright. I tell him that's everyone.
All right, strap in. There's thermal blankets under the seats. You can use those if you're cold. Moves in. Everyone just kind of wraps in a blanket, completely oblivious to the situation. They're just, that's nice and warm.
I make sure my mom has the blanket.
Yes.
Like that's the first cry of.
She.
There's an instant shiver on
Yes.
my end, but I'm just going to make sure my mom is warm.
A blanket is placed over. The warmth actually helps her sleep, despite everything. She is exhausted and not designed to stay up this late. Despite all the noise, she does find herself sleeping soundly. There is a soldier next to her who kind of helps her strap in and make sure she's secured, just to make sure nothing happens to her. Standard procedure for them. As you're all traveling, the two APCs eventually meet down the street, and you, as the agents, are aware of the road we're taking, straight out of the city into the makeshift base where the meteor landed. Both of you notice in the front seat there's a sort of television-like appendage. It shows a bit of static, and you, the person you're seeing there, in a very torn-up suit, bloodied, is Zero with a handgun, just shooting. As the appendage shows, "Can you see me? Can you hear me? Agents, do not return to base. I repeat, do not return to base. Base has been compromised. Find a safe space. Find a safe space for them, agents. Get them somewhere safe. Basements, reinforce them. Do what you need to do. But do not return to base." And as he says that last word, there's this large, sort of like lobster claw that just pierces through his shoulder. Shoots from the ground, pulls out his shoulder. "Do not return to base. This is an order, agents. Final order. Get them to safety." As he starts shooting, you see there's something that smashes through the TV, and the camera on his end kind of falls to the ground, revealing the shadow of what looks like a shrimp. It looks like some sort of weird, curved up crustacean that's human sized, with an odd looking triangular head that ends in a point. You only see the shadow, the silhouette, as you also see this Zero silhouette as he's shooting through it, and it kind of piles on him, and there's another one, and the feed kind of. The agents in your cars begin to speak on an open radio, saying, "Sir, where do we head to? Commander's been compromised." Shit. There's no other safe spot here.
Compromised? We have to help him. The fuck was that?
"Sir, where we go?"
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All the agents that are in your trucks kind of look at you guys and say, "Do any of you know location? Cement walls, no windows, one entrance." And as they ask this, Wim, in your head immediately pops up your workplace. The factory is exactly as they described: steel reinforced cement walls, very few windows, one entrance, and a sewer exit, should it be needed.
I know a place.
The agent looks at you and says, "Lead the way, quickly." The agent, the one on MJ's and Amy's car just said, "Understood. We're following convoy." They start moving away from the road, following the APC that's carrying Wim. Your friends just look at you and say, "Jesus, was that Dr. Sterling? What the fuck ate him? What the fuck is going on?"
Just
something probably. The tornado probably stirred up something in the water.
This conversation's
Looks like
happening in
a
both
shrimp.
trucks, by the way. Everyone's confused.
I'll just cut them off.
Shrimps.
Everyone,
Shrimps.
your friends are just looking at each other. Like, what the fuck?
I'm confused either. I'm just.
They're not staying quiet. They're still talking amongst each other just because, sorry, this is for MJ too. Just because you are not answering doesn't mean your friends can stay quiet. They're just debating to each other about what's going on.
MJ, what do we do? He's in trouble again.
I don't fucking know. These guys are not gonna listen to us if we want to help him. Shit. Amy, gun. Look for one.
I already have one, and I'm going to take out the gun that Zero gave me.
Okay.
That's
Girl. shit. I'm gonna
Elaine
look at
is
Luke.
having a hard time breathing. Shane's trying to give her an inhaler. Just looks at you and then says, "You owe us some fucking answers." He's trying to help Elaine breathe.
Yeah. I'll
Luke
just move
has
to
his-
Elaine and just say, "We'll be fine. One weird shit after the other, but we're all together, alright? You'll be safe." I'm just going to gently touch her hair and just like lightly tap my forehead to hers and then pull back to give her more space.
Luke just has his hands on his fingers on the bridge of his nose. This isn't good.
Not at all.
Eventually, you arrive to Wim's workplace. The factory's obviously closed, but you can bolt cutter the locks open, and the agents kind of lead you in. The fog doesn't seem to be going into the buildings. They close the doors. They weld it shut, keeping it from ever being able to be opened again. And they barricade the windows, put in all the barrels, all the heavy machinery. They just maneuver and trash the place, moving things around the walls to make sure there's no windows that are open. All in all, you have 7 agents around you, fully armed with automatic rifles, bulletproof vests, everything. As you're all gathered there, they just kind of firm a perimeter around the area, making sure that every little nook and cranny is secured. What do you want to do?
Can I ask for gears? Everything?
Yes.
I'll suit up.
Anything you want to do in the meantime while you're all waiting here?
I'll talk with my group of friends.
There's a television here, right? Like a common factory thing. There'd be like
Yes.
a default
Yes.
room. I tried to bring my mom there and just to give a sense of normalcy. Like there'd be a TV.
There's no
Turn it
cable there. Your mother's still very much asleep, but you can put her there, and she will sleep through the background noise of the TV. MJ?
Any news? No news in the TV?
No. No one's reporting anything that's happening in Lakewood at the moment.
Okay.
MJ?
Okay. I'm talking to them while I'm on bulletproof suit. My gun's visibly showing because I need to suit up.
You got a gun and a bulletproof suit that the military just gave you. You can know these guys. Dr. Sterling just got killed by a giant lobster. Mind telling us what's going on? Or are we gonna keep
Don't say
continuing to
killed
think?
him. If there's someone who can survive through that.
Don't
it's him.
jinx it while I'm also trying to ready up with my suit as well. Oh no.
If there's anyone who can survive that kind of attack, it's him. So.
So,
Okay. I do
Jake
some
just looks at
security
you
things.
and is, so I'm guessing that's not a doctor then.
Apparently we can fucking throw the secrets out of the window. We're agents. We're working with them. Ever since the meteor shower.
This is really
Now
time to be
weird
joking.
shit is happening. You
You're fu-
guys know that weird shit has been going, and we're dealing with it, and we're dealing with it now. Now I need you all to stay fucking safe, or I will gut you myself. Capiche?
There's something inside them just thinking. And then it's Jake, knowing you for the longest, who speaks out and says, "You got some nerve keeping us in the dark and then telling us what to do and making threats about it."
Are you really going to pull that shit now, Jake?
I'm not
I
pulling
need
any
you
shit.
to trust me, or we're all going to die.
We've been trusting you with all your
Please.
excuses. Look where that's gotten us.
There's a reason why I can't tell you any of this shit, and there's a reason why I'm telling it to you now. No, please, for the love of God, just trust me this one time. And help me keep you safe. Please. I'm begging you. Just...
He just sits down. Shane just kind of shakes his head and puts his arm around Elaine, just trying to keep her to. She's having a very hard time breathing, and her inhaler has just run out. Just looking for a brown bag or something to give to her.
You guys got any inhalers?
No. Oxygen tanks, I suppose.
Please. She needs it.
Just move in. Luke's just leaning by the what would have been a window, just looking through the small crevice that there is still left. Thinking to himself. Ashley is with you, Amy, just staying quiet. Wim, your friends are a mess. They have zero clue what the hell's happening, and they're too afraid to ask anything. Haley and her mother are together in the corner, just talking to each other, keeping each other safe.
I'll try not to bring up anything, but if they do ask, I'll try to talk to them. For now, I'm just focusing on my mother.
Okay. There's a silence that goes over the place. Very uncomfortable, uncharacteristic silence. Eventually, a few minutes pass and Jake goes up to you, MJ. I'm sorry. We've been friends for years and I do trust you. We're all just stressed. But we will trust you.
Sorry won't cut it. I am expecting pizza after we survive through this. I'm gonna punch him in the shoulder.
You got your booze covered for the rest of your life. He gives you a hug.
Yeah. I'll hug him, then I'm going to, to squeeze his shirt and say, I'm scared too. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I needed to keep it a secret to keep you all safe.
I know, I get it. Well, I don't. But I trust that you have a reason. You're my best friend. So,
yeah.
Do we get guns?
Do you even know how to use it? Last time you kind of went hunting with me, you shot a tree when you're trying to shoot.
That was a rifle. I can handle a handgun.
I'll ask for some. If anything, you guys will.
But
just
look,
maybe not Elaine. She's not in the right state.
No, just me. In all seriousness, I do know how to use one. I want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Need all the help we can get.
You know I love you, right?
Mm-hmm. Stop apologizing to me. It's kind of creeping me out.
Look, if you could just get me a gun, I can help you keep him safe.
Yeah.
I'll try to calm Elaine down. She's hooked up to an oxygen tank, but it's not helping her get any better.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to reach out to his ear and ruffle his hair and say, it's gonna be an epic story, but I will tell it to you only if we survive through this. So stay alive, Jake.
You too. You move.
I'll go to the agents and ask for some and arm my friends up.
Luke has already preempted and asked for his own stuff. He is in full gear and carrying an assault rifle. Side of him you've never seen before, but he does. Sorry, not carrying an assault rifle, but he is loading the magazines because the agents have brought ammo crates. He's loading the clips very expertly, in fact. He kind of loads it up.
I'll ask for my own rifle as well if they have one.
They do.
Yeah.
So, you can manage to procure a handgun for Jake, but they don't trust him fully. And he openly admits he can't handle an assault rifle. So you give him a standard handgun, looks at it, nods, and continues to help Elaine. Shane just kind of goes up to you. We do trust you. We're just... I hope you understand. We're not... You know.
Yeah, I know. I'll lightly tap his cheek and just say, how is she?
Calming down, but... asthma. She's getting better, slowly.
Yeah. Just try to look for a secure place for her. If you need a gun,
Gear
can
up! Gear
give
up!
you one.
Gear up!
Fuck!
There's a...
I'm not ready for this.
As they all kind of gather around, Jake realizes that he's not going to be allowed to help you. He just looks at you. I'll keep them safe. You do your thing. Stay alive.
Yeah.
There are two
Always.
agents positioned to where the mother, your friends, and Wim's friends are placed. Wim, you have the option of staying there as well, but because you are trained with a gun, you can also choose to help. But they are gathered in a barricaded area where there's only one entrance, thickened steel walls. There's one way in, one way out sort of deal. Yes.
I just go to Mom and say, Mom, I need to be somewhere. I just wanted to let you know.
Just be safe, dear. Don't turn off the television and just sleep soundly, completely exhausted.
I look at the others. I ask the guard to at least give them a bit of armor from your friends.
They are equipped with some form of armor. They not all of them have weapons.
Okay.
But they are given the same kind of bulletproof vest.
Yeah, I put it on and I get the shotgun and whatever bullets I have left,
Okay.
and I go to the others.
Okay. You gather around where they spread you out throughout this entire warehouse. There is silence for the first part of it. Then you hear buzzing. And then you hear like the sound a bat makes when it flies, except higher and higher, louder and louder, as if they are giant wings. Just you hear banging on the steel. Eventually, the steel wall begins to bend inwards in the shape of a crustacean-like claw. Just and you see lobster-like claws pierce through the steel and easily. What you see before you is a strange, unusual creature that has the body about 5 to 6 feet long, but the shape and appendages of a shrimp. The wings are almost like mosquito wings, except they're glowing with an ethereal kind of blue color. The face is a weird triangular shape at the end, and a strange kind of two domes. There is no facial features, just this sort of glowing orb of a face and small antennae that pierce through it. The glow changes as they look at each other, as if they're communicating with the different glows, and their wings follow with the color of the glow. As they start striking in, I require a sanity roll from all of you.
For player and character.
I got a 9!
Oh shit.
You're fine so far.
I failed.
How bad? No, you
Just
failed.
regular
Okay.
failure.
008.
You're fine. That's an 8.
Okay.
MJ,
Oh no, 80, no.
please roll me a d6. Four. You just avoid temporary insanity. You lose 4 points of sanity. You could mark that down. Seeing this unnatural, some would say unholy creature, whatever this thing is, it doesn't exist. But you fight through it. I would also like to remind all of you that you have the option of using the points you have with your bonds to reduce a sanity take at the price of the bond relationship you have with those bonds. But you take 4 points. You do not have a bout of madness as of yet, as you are not temporarily insane. However,
Thank you.
you just see this creature and it takes a toll on your... What the hell is that thing? But instincts take over, drawing your gun, start shooting at it.
Immediately.
I believe, MJ, what is your dexterity?
That would be 65.
Amy? Dexterity.
Dexterity. 39.
No, your dexterity score.
Oh, sorry. Oh god, I forgot. Wait a second. I
Wim.
didn't.
60.
65, 60.
I think they have the same.
Sorry.
I have the PDF. 60. Okay, so the two of them go together. MJ, actually you're not first. The agents are first. Let me roll a few things. So you see that the agents immediately draw weapons, in ordering you all to fall back as they start shooting at the things. As bullets start flying, two of these things come in, and then there's 4 of them, 6, 8, and soon enough you're facing against 10 of these monstrosities. As the agents start shooting, they manage to take down a few of them. One of them gets to the agent, grabs him with his claws, and you can see that the head kind of opens up into a tri-jaw and goes over his head. And almost as an instant, just draws his brain out of his skull. As it consumes it. I require a sanity roll for the graphic image.
I choose to fail, Nigel. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh gosh.
No, the
I
players.
use my lucky dice. My lucky
Okay, I
dice
got
has
a
failed
31.
me.
No,
Okay.
I got 3. I got 803.
I got a 31.
And 03. 8. No, that's a
I
38.
got 68.
8 and a 03 is a 38.
83.
No,
I failed.
23?
80, as an 80, like,
Oh, 83. You fail.
yeah, 83.
Amy?
83.
What? 83? 23.
83.
No, for
Sorry.
Amy.
I got a 40.
40. Okay. you're fine.
41.
MJ.
68. I failed.
MJ and Wim, please roll a d6.
This is not good.
Guys!
My lucky dice has
Oh
failed
my
me.
god, full dice 6.
Shit!
Guys!
I got
Loving this. MJ, what did you get?
No!
Sorry.
Okay, that's not enough for temporary insanity because it's not 5 points in one go. So you are still relatively functional. 6. Wim,
Barely.
please roll me a d10.
Oh my
Two.
god.
2 d10s actually. If you please.
What the fuck? Hey guys.
Wait, does it need like an intelligence check or
Oh,
not
sorry,
anymore?
yes. Roll me an intelligence check. I forgot. Thank you.
Oh, wait, sorry, what?
Roll me an intelligence roll.
And she might fail and she might not lose much.
Wait.
Well, she loses the sanity either way. It's just whether she gets a bout of madness or not.
So if I succeed, it's gonna be bad, right?
If you succeed, you are temporarily insane.
Yeah.
52.
What's your intelligence?
Intelligence 65. Oh no!
Oh shit.
You are fully aware of the threat that is in front of you and how real it is. Please roll 2 d10s for me. Not a percentile. 2 separate d10s.
Okay. 5 and a 9.
For the next 9 rounds of combat, you
Oh my god, I got a full d6. Dude.
never mind. For the next 9 rounds of combat, as you are standing there with your shotgun, you are unable to pull the trigger. Shaking. This is not something you've hunted. This is not something you're prepared for. You forget all your training and you just... Wim just faints on the ground.
Hi.
She just fainted.
Good luck, guys. Love you.
These things are still moving faster as they approach. You see the agents getting picked off one by one, but they are also taking down scores of them. By the time it gets to you, MJ, there's only about 6 of them alive. And 6 of them unpreoccupied, 8 of them alive. 2 are battling in melee with the agents. What do you want to do? Your rifle in automatic mode, if you're going to aim for any of them, risks hitting some of the living agents, given that it is not something you're trained at. A rifle an assault rifle is separate from the rifle skill.
Oh no, wait, they don't have the rifle that I'm
Oh, yeah.
used with?
Yes, the one-shot rifles you could have brought your hunting rifle if you want. That's fine.
Thank you. I guess, yeah. My rifle, that would have better accuracy, right? Because I do have a scope. Or it would be more difficult because I'm walking.
The scope attached I would give you a bonus dice for it.
Yeah, I will use my rifle while I'm backing off.
Okay. Make a check with your rifle. Are you attacking one that is currently unoccupied or one that's attacking an agent?
I would aim at the one that's attacking an agent. I would like to assist.
Okay.
That is a. Oh
you,
wait, I
you
have
get
a bonus dice.
you get a bonus dice for the aim, and you also get a bonus dice because it is in melee with another target. So 2 percentiles.
I got max.
100.
I got a 40. I got a 0 for my second roll.
Okay. What is?
That's a 6.
What is the? Wait, is this an extreme success?
It is.
Okay.
My extreme is a 10.
What is 10 points? Okay. You take aim with the scope. You see one agent getting mauled. As you aim for the most obvious thing, the glowing, what you think is a head with these antennae sticking out. It splatters blue ichor kind of blood, thick and viscous through the wall as it falls to the ground. You see it just as it begins to dissolve on the ground.
Falling
Wim.
back. What? Yeah, as much as I could.
Wim is unconscious for the first of 9 rounds. Amy, what would you like to do?
Hi, Nian. You can do it. I believe. I love you guys.
I mean, I want to know yung parang yung weak spot no ano eh.
You've seen MJ shoot the
Lobster.
head.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the head as well.
Handgun. You have a handgun? Roll with a
Yeah,
penalty
I have.
dice. Penalty dice.
Penalty.
Roll the
Oh, no,
roll the percentile twice and you take the higher number. Sorry, the lesser.
Oh,
You take the less roll, the worst roll.
okay.
Back in a minute.
Okay. Oh no, impossible. That's. Should I roll again? I mean, I rolled twice, not 0 eh.
0. What is the 0?
0-1.
0, 1.
0,
It's a
0,
10.
1.
0, 0, and then a 1.
0, 0, yeah, and 1.
And the second one
I
is.
rolled. Yan ulit.
Okay. What's the max damage of the handgun? Oh wait. I don't have the stat. Let me just open up the PDF. Your handgun at most, the one that you've been given, deals 1d6. So you deal 6 damage to it. Shooting it just over his head. It is still alive.
Oh god.
And it's now looking at you.
I don't know.
Move away.
Yeah.
This one is flying at the fastest speed that it can towards you after you shot it. You have the option of dodging or trying to fight back. If you fight back, you need a success higher than it in order to be able to deal damage to it.
I'm going to dodge.
Roll your dodge.
Wait a second. Okay. I got a 35, but I'm using my luck.
So how much?
Just to.
Because it has an extreme success, so you need an extreme success to dodge.
Oh god. Nah, I don't want to risk it.
Okay. That means you're taking the max of 6 points of damage from this thing as it flies towards you in blazing speed, grabs its claws and pinchers and just smashes through your shoulder, pinning you to the wall. Its tri-jaw begins to show itself as it comes closer to you. You will take 6 points of damage. I believe that entails you have a major wound now.
Yeah.
So just for reference, Amy is effectively debilitated. Ashley comes forward trying to shoot the thing. Despite all odds, begins to shoot it for... Okay, so as you get pinned down, Ashley just rushes toward you. Aims! Fires the bullets and eventually kills the thing that you've already damaged. It falls to the ground, its blood splatters on your face.
Oh my fucking god. Oh fuck.
Amy, seeing this thing up close, please make me a sanity roll.
Okay. I got a 12.
Okay. A few more turns pass by. few more agents die. It is not looking good as you only have 5 living agents left, and there are about 5 of these things left. And then suddenly, you hear the steel from the room break. The barricaded room. 2 agents just look at each other, look through the window and unbarricade, and come through, pushing the people out. As the steel and the agents are mauled inside the room as your friends are now exposed. More of them come flying from the sky and break through the sky roof as they start flying through. The agents start looking at each other. Retreat back to the APC! And you see some agents carrying Wim. They're forcing you to wake up. So essentially, they're going to force you to wake up. As you awaken, your friends are running towards, and the fog now with these creatures follows it and reduces everyone's visibility. There are lights that are shining through. The flashlights have been given to you. Shine through the fog. Going through.
Mom?
Your mother is being carried by a soldier.
Okay.
You can see her, the first one, into an APC. As you're all running,
God.
you hear a scream from the back. Fuck, 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 fuck! You hear Shane's voice crying in pain. MJ, what do you do?
Shit, just fucking go inside. I'll immediately go to where I heard Shane screaming.
No one is able to stop Elaine from running, and she's heading towards it. As you arrive, you see an agent that's dead and an agent that just kind of wrestles the thing out away from Shane and starts shooting it with its gun. Both of them sort of locked in melee, brawling on the ground. The agent's trying to keep him from flying. You see Shane's body kind of ripped open. He's still partially alive, dying of blood loss. Elaine is speechless and falls to the ground. MJ needs a sanity roll for seeing a close friend died in the most gruesome way.
I think I succeeded. I succeeded. I got a 63.
Okay.
Close.
You fight off the horror of seeing your friend, but there is no saving this guy. He just kind of lies there. Elaine's on her knees crying.
Elaine, come on, we have to go. I'll carry her. Come on, we have to go. We have to go.
And she's fighting your grasp at this point. I need you to make a strength roll. It's only against her, but still have to roll.
Shit, I failed. It was a fumble.
She kicks you in your stomach, and you will instinctively let her go as she runs towards Shane, grasping his head in her arms. Just, I'm sorry.
Elaine, please, come on, we have to go.
As you run, one thing sweeps over and decapitates her head with a claw. Make another sanity roll. The rest of you aren't seeing this through the fog.
Barely survive it. Shit, I succeeded.
Okay.
Ah, scratch that. I failed earlier. I got a 63. I only have 61 left.
Roll a d6. 4. Does reducing your sanity by 4, do you succeed this roll?
Yeah, I still succeed.
Okay. What was your starting sanity?
Shit. My starting sanity is at 68.
And what is your sanity now?
52.
One sec. I just need to make sure you aren't indefinitely insane yet. Can you note this down? If you are down to 55 or below, you become indefinitely insane. For losing 1/5 of your starting sanity. For now, you are not. You eventually run. essentially leaving two of your closest friends dead corpses, and you can see these things jump on it and start eating through the brains and the skulls. As you run forth, Amy, you can hear, Ames, where are you? Hey, this isn't funny. This is Rhonda and Emily. Oh, sorry, you hear Emily saying, guys, Rhonda, I can't see anything. You only hear it. You don't see it. What do you do?
Fuck. Yeah, I'm going to try to look for them.
Make a spot hidden roll with the penalty dice.
Oh, need a second. I got a 61.
Okay. You're looking through the thickest of fogs, but you do have some flashlight. You look through. You find Emily's corpse next to Rhonda, with their skulls cracked open and their brains extracted out. I need 2 sanity rolls.
No.
2 separate sanity rolls.
I got a 59 and a 43.
Do both succeed? Do both of them succeed?
Yeah,
Yeah, 75.
I got a
Okay.
75 for sad.
Okay. Fight off the instinct as both of your friends die in front of you and you start running, unable to help them.
Yeah, I'm going to run back to Ashley.
Wim,
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
as you run,
Okay.
you see your mother's safe, but you don't see the rest of your group. The first one you see is Haley.
Oh god.
Haley comes in and says, what? Where's Mom? Mom? And you see her running towards the APC. As she runs, I'm here, baby! 2 claws go through her chest and rip her in half.
Oh my god, no!
Wim, sanity roll for seeing your friend's mother ripped in half right in front of you.
Can I choose to fail, Nigel?
If you want to, I won't
Oh
deny it.
god, no! Because Haley's been through so much! Oh my god!
Yeah,
58,
Haley's broken down.
58,
Haley is
58.
broken down and just fainted. Does 58 succeed?
Sanity is 60, yeah.
Okay. You succeed. However, Haley has just broken down. And she faints in the APC as one soldier tries to help her up. What do you want to do, Wim?
Eternally. Okay, so Haley's fine, right?
Haley
Where
is
are the others? Where are the others?
they're
Like, I saw
running.
MJ.
They are scrambling. The first one, are you gonna wait for them to arrive, or are you gonna actively look? But you can hear them scrambling.
I got a shotgun,
Yes.
and I'm just all adrenaline. I start shouting for them like MJ, anywhere,
Good.
and then I go out.
And start running. The first person you run into is Eric, who manages to stumble his way. fuck! He just climbs into the APC.
Oh my god!
Following him is
Oh, Louis.
Following him was Lewis, who's running towards. He just kind of falls into. He says, "Shit! Fuck!" As he starts running. As he runs behind you, he gets dragged up into the sky, and you see his
I'm gonna
body.
shoot that thing. I'm gonna shoot that thing.
Make a
I'm
roll.
gonna shoot that thing.
It is,
Fuck.
however, a fast-moving target, so you need to make it with a penalty dice. It's flying, swooping. It's basically
Okay.
swooping him in an arc.
Penalty is
An extra percentile dice, and you take the worst combination of roll.
so I roll twice, basically.
Only the percentile. You retain the singles. You roll the percentile twice, and you take the higher number.
Okay. And the Harvard. May the gods have mercy on my soul. Okay.
God has left us.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Fuck you.
Wim?
my
God is
firearm,
dead.
It's 71. Can I use lock points?
Not
And-
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So I got 71. I got 60. I'm gonna use 11 just to get sakto.
Okay, that's fine. You take out 11 luck, and you
Yes.
aim as it's moving fast. This is where, as if time kind of slows down, and you hear a voice, your father's voice in your head. Hold steady, butt across your shoulder. Plant your feet in the ground. Aim. Fire. As you shoot, almost as if your father stands next to you, going through his body, ripping apart this creature's body in half, as Lewis falls and takes 4 points of damage from the fall, breaking his leg, and he's already taken damage from the swoop, but he is alive. There's an agent that comes after him, just kind of grabs onto him, carries him in, and drags him into the APC.
Someone's gonna fucking die! That's me as a player, that's not Wim. Wim is called. Like, just making sure Lewis is inside now. I check on the others. Where's Amy? Where's MJ?
Amy has made it back with Ashley into an APC. It looks like that all of you are being dragged into a single APC now, given the lesser load that it has to carry, unfortunately. As you're all through, Jake and Luke are shooting their way in and manage to get through the APC. Your father's with
My
them.
dad.
The three of them are kind of, as a trio, kind of shooting, covering their bases from all directions. As they get into the APC, MJ, you follow suit, and Amy eventually comes back in with Ashley, however losing both Rhonda and Emily. As you're all strapped in the APCs, there are only two agents, both of them in front as they drive to Hell Alver. In full gear, uncaring of what they run over or what they hit, they're just driving down the street, trying to exit the place. The fog is still as thick as ever. It still looms over the place. There are more of these creatures flying around. You can see the silhouettes on the sky as they're going around massacring the entire town, creating a carnival of carnage that just goes all over Lakewood. Blood splatters everywhere. I need a sanity roll from all three of you because of the unnatural gore that you are now witnessing.
I got a 6.
56.
56? Does that mean all of you
I
succeed?
only have 57.
Okay, so all of you succeed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad roll earlier. Oh my god.
The gruesomeness of everything you have seen to this point will cost you 1 sanity for the success. So each of you lower your sanity by 1 point. So, as you're all traveling forward, moving through, all of you in the same APC now. If anything needs to be discussed, feel free to discuss.
I'm comforting Haley.
She's unconscious.
First.
She just fainted.
I check on Lewis and
Injured.
Eric.
They have made a splint for Lewis to pseudo mend his broken leg, and Eric is just fuck, just holding on to himself. Luke is by the side of the door, just kind of looking away, and Jake is just no one is speaking.
Oh. Yeah. Shit. Any of them injured?
Luke has a few scratches on his back, but nothing. He doesn't seem to notice. He's almost catatonic as he just stays there.
I'm gonna look at my dad.
He's looking down with his hands on his face. Trying to calm himself. Ashley has both her feet on her chair, hugging her knees.
Yeah.
She starts breaking down.
I'm going to hug her.
I'm scared.
I am too. And thank you for saving me a while ago.
Of course. One of the guards is going
I
to try
couldn't-
their first aid on Amy because you are still bleeding with a major wound.
Can I assist?
Roll your first aid. Remember to mark down your successful skill check.
Yeah. I failed.
Amy, you are up by 1 HP. That does take care of the major wound, but
Okay.
realistically speaking, you are still fairly debilitated. 2 large holes in your chest. But they do clean up the wound and patch you up to the point where you are functional. You're up to 6 HP now.
Okay. Mm.
Ashley just kind of sits next to you, putting her head on your shoulder.
Well,
As
don't know
you
what will happen to us soon.
as you drive forward, you can hear the agent just screaming, "Shit!" as he crashes into a lamppost. They just go down, and you can hear gunfire almost immediately.
Oh god.
You guys are in an APC that doesn't necessarily have outer windows, just
Oh
the
god.
front window. What do you want to do?
Can I seal the door? They're going out, right?
They're in the front doors. They went out. You're in the back area, so you only see through the small window in between that. The door you're from is sealed.
Okay.
Oh, look.
You're going out.
No, it's just the window,
That's it?
the small
Yeah.
window.
If you're looking at the windshield, you're not seeing anything. They're on the sides, and there's no side windows to look through.
So we can't see the front?
You can only see the front, but there's nothing in front. The fighting is happening on the sides of the cars as you hear gunfire.
Is there a way to get to the front through the back?
You can shatter the window and go to the front.
Okay.
Or you can open the door in the back if you're trying to get out.
It's sealed though. It's safe. We're fine.
This is a military grade APC. But you saw what
Yeah.
these things did to steel factories.
Sweats.
Well, as you're deciding, the gunfire stops.
Wait, can I
Yes.
Oh god.
inspect the damage from looking through the window? See if it can still work despite the damage from hitting the lamppost. Initial assessment.
You don't see much damage. The lamppost was more damaged than the car. This thing is designed to tank bullets and other tanks, so it makes sense. But there's barely any damage other than a scratch on the car itself. The lamppost is completely destroyed.
Why did they leave?
They're shooting something. Something's attacking. You begin to see
I'm gonna look at
silhouettes in the
women,
front of the
Amy.
car. Same kind of
Yeah.
crustacean-like creatures. The silhouettes they begin to fly towards. As you
I'll break
prepare,
the window and I'll go in the driver seat.
make a strength roll to break the window. Brawl. Brawl if you want to use the butt of the gun or something.
Shoot. I failed, but I will use my luck.
Oh,
Shit,
one
that's a
other thing.
nine.
Please also... Oh wait, no, you do not record your luck. Yeah, go ahead. Use your luck. Just mark it down. You'll-
That's 66 minus 52. Shit, hold on.
14 points.
14 points. Oh my. Okay.
You take the butt of the rifle, shatter it. You move to the driver's seat. You close both doors. You are seeing these things much more clearly. There are 4 of them approaching you. And as you look to the outside, the agents are already dying. There's 2 on this left. There's 2 on the right. You're cornered. You start the car. The moment you start, you see something from the fog, something other than these creatures. And then you begin to hear more gunfire. an automatic rifle is firing something much more powerful. Sounds like a 50 caliber attached to a truck. It blasts through these creatures, cutting them in half with the bullet. And you see the other creatures that were attacking fly towards that sound, and you can hear it just continuously firing. Some of the bullets even ricochet off your armor, as you have to kind of duck down from the windshield in case it hits. Eventually the gunfire stops, and a few seconds later the car begins to approach. It is one of those armored jeeps that has a 50 caliber machine gun attached to the back of it. Coming out of that jeep is a torn apart, bleeding out Zero who's just
You fucking everything.
Get in!
Zero,
Get in!
everyone.
He just kind
I'll
of,
go out and I'll cover them.
Ashley and
as you guard, he looks at you and just says, "Drive! Out of here!"
Yeah.
He mounts the machine gun. He has a syringe. It kind of looks like adrenaline to you as he just stabs it into himself. And he rides and he just takes his hands on the machine gun, basically chaining his hand to it. Drive! This is basically one very large truck pulling another kind of armored appendage to the back with the machine gun in the back of it, as you and whoever wants to sit, the three of you can sit in front, since you're all the ones who are together.
God.
What about our...
They're in the armored appendage in the back of the truck.
Okay.
So
Mom's there, everyone's
yes.
there.
And two more agents who are in the back with them as they're being dragged. And you begin to drive. As you start driving, you can only hear faintly Zero screams as to where to go. And eventually you figure out that he's trying to direct you to the southern exit away from the base. And to some sort of major highway to get out of the town. On your way driving,
Yeah.
I need a drive roll from you, MJ.
Yeah.
Shit. That's extreme success. I got a 12.
Right. Despite the heavy fog and the near zero visibility, you drive at full speed, almost expertly. You hit a few cars on the side, not caring as you run through. You can hear the machine gun, and you can feel with every round from the machine gun, the car begins to shake
Nice.
from the power, from how powerful the gun is, as he's just shooting everything that comes by your way. You can also hear the pin of a grenade as he just kind of pulls one and throws it to the side. And you eventually see to the side of you, as you are moving, a grenade just explodes. You are driving as best you can to the outside of this town, making sure that you make it. However, it looks like that the outer area has been barricaded with a large wall of debris and bodies that has just been made as you have to stop. Fuck! As he moves the gun and just starts shooting everything that's behind you. There are a few more agents that are coming through trying to help. But for the meantime, it looks like you're stuck in a wall of broken houses, bodies, and debris. The agents...
Can I try to assess for a weak spot? To run through?
Make a spot hidden.
Got a fumble. 100.
Nothing you can tell. Zero is just shooting with the machine gun that's attached until it eventually runs out of bullets. Fuck! And you can see him in the back taking an ammo pack and reattaching it. And he starts shooting through. The other agents who were with your friends kind of open up the cart, lock the door behind them, and start shooting from the outside trying to help him. You are quickly being overwhelmed unless someone can come up with a place to hide. These things are more number than Zero will ever have bullets on this machine gun.
Does the lighthouse have a basement?
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go there, you know.
Go to the freaking lighthouse, I guess.
And if
Go.
all else fails, dramatically go to a cliff.
Go! Go!
Oh no!
As you give the order, just
Driving.
go. MJ, you drive, the agents just hop back in, but they don't stay inside the car anymore, they're staying outside, kind of seated as they're helping out. As you start driving, some of them start getting closer, clawing through one of the agents. As Zero tries to shoot.
Is there a way to shoot as well? The guy that got clawed?
No, you're still inside the car. You can, however, crawl out from the back and stand next to Zero, who's on the mounted machine gun. There's space there to stand to shoot. MJ needs to stay driving. You can crawl
You can
out.
do it!
Wim, just make me like 3 rolls with your shotgun.
Free, no penalties?
No. Because they
Okay.
are coming after you, not away.
My dice fell. Sad. I got another die. So that is 58. 009
Ooh, that's extreme.
and 101. Is that 101 or 11?
111.
Okay.
I think 2 of those are extreme. What is the damage labeled on your shotgun?
It says 1d6, 2d6, 4d6.
This is going to be 1d6 because of how far you are shooting. What is the rating of your shotgun?
Rating is what?
The score. What score do you have on shotgun?
Oh, 60.
Okay, so 1 extreme success 6. Roll me 2d6 for the rest of the damage.
Okay. That would be 5 and 3, 8.
8. Okay. Shooting through 6 plus 8. You do kill one of the things as you're going through. You shoot through its wings as it starts crashing down. You shoot through its head, splatting it on the door of the truck, of the cart that's being pulled by the truck you're driving. MJ's driving. Meanwhile, Zero's shooting down with the machine gun. Eventually, he asks for your help to reload it because the ammo packs are large as he has to put it down, lock it, and chase it. At some point, you do kill a bunch of them. You run out of shotgun shells, however. So at this point, he's asking for your help to prepare the next ammo pack to minimize the time that he can't shoot, because he's the only defense of the truck at the moment, as he's just shooting it.
Helping.
Eventually, you do arrive at the lighthouse. It does not look like there is anything, or it does not look like the fog has affected the lighthouse too much. So you are able to see something as you go through. However, the fog is expanding from what you can tell as you look back. As you stay there, it looks safe to come out. Zero is on the machine gun. Get everyone in now! As he's aiming the gun, making sure nothing's following. A few things start flying through, but he manages to gun them down. Everyone's kind of moving out. Haley is kind of woken up, not really knowing what's happening, but she's following because she's still afraid. You all put yourselves in the lighthouse. Zero is in the truck outside the lighthouse, making sure the machine gun is still going to be active for as reasonably as he can, given that if he can't defend it, he's going to fall back. But for now, he's staying outside with the machine gun, making sure nothing's coming as a lookout and initial defense. The rest of you make camp in this lighthouse where, for Wim, this all started. And for the rest of you, where you first had your taste of the bizarre and the unnatural. You go to the basement. It is just rock and earth. This is a basement that was carved into the ground, so it is as sturdy as it gets. And you wait there. Luke is sitting. He's just shaking his head, grabbing his hair, unsure of what's happening. Jake looks like a broken man who's just mourning the loss of his 2 closest friends. He cries in the corner. Wim, your friends are terrified to the bone and unable to speak as they just kind of form a small circle and just hug each other, crying, and Haley begins to sob and cry. There's no consoling her at this point.
I still hug her. Either way, and join in on the hug and try to comfort them.
Tell me this isn't real. Tell me this isn't real. Tell me we're going to wake up. This isn't real. Just rocks back and forth. You see Jake kind of in the other corner, just. I'm sorry, shit.
I'll approach him. I'm just going to look at Luke, just see, like, welcoming him, if just basically giving him the signal that maybe we need to be together. Then I'll just walk to fuck shit.
Jake.
I'll just go to Jake. I'll just pull him in a hug.
I had him. I have him in my hand. We got lost. I tripped over debris. We got lost. I had him, but we were safe. We would have made it. I tripped over debris. We lost each other. I couldn't see him. I couldn't find him. Shane, I'm sorry. Shane, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jay, what do we do?
I'm just going to. We do what we can.
I'm sorry, Shane. I'm sorry, Ellie.
We do what we can do. I'll just
We
pull him
live.
in a hug.
Lucas is behind you. We live. For them. That's all we
Yeah.
have. We live for them.
That's what we have to do.
Ashley just sees this. Looks at you, Amy. We're not
Yeah.
gonna make it, are we?
We're going to make it, I promise. I told you I'm going to protect you.
So on this point that the agents do have the ability to roll their medicine, which it can apply to Amy. There's a bit of downtime here. Amy, you can have another 2 HP back. So you are up to 8 for now. He bandages you up, cleans the wound, and gives you a painkiller as he stitches it up closed as best he can. It does still hurt because he's not giving you a stronger painkiller because you need your senses to. He just makes you fight the pain as he closes the wound. Everyone's there. Zero eventually does come in. Just as the last remaining agent also patches him up. I need all of you to add a 5 to your Cthulhu mythos. You have just seen a creature of the mythos right now. And it has permanently stained your sanity. Zero just sits there with a gun and a lighter, smoking. Full disclosure. I don't know if we're going to survive. It's been a trap all along. The meteor wasn't a meteor. It was a carrier. Insectoid eggs. Extraterrestrial eggs were implanted in that. They began breeding and growing inside. They hatched full adults. Attacked the entire base. If I'm being honest with you, it's just a precursor. They're worshippers. foot soldiers. For something much worse. We've sent a radio signal to the military, Pentagon, everyone. Backup is coming, but we don't know how long it'll take. We have to survive until then. But even then, I don't know what's going to happen. The blood we're spilling. The blood we're spilling. Some sort of ritual act. Best I can tell. That's all I've got. At this point, no one is in the right state of mind to even question why the doctor is talking about this. They don't even care what he's saying anymore.
I'll approach Zero, then I'll just ask privately. If it's a carrier, then what happened to my dad?
Your father, her cousin. Remember that new treatment we gave them? It worked just in time. The virus, the parasite inside them would have turned them into one of those things, which means the treatment worked. There are footsteps approaching. Zero just moves you aside with him, kind of pulling you back. Backing you up, telling you, ready your weapon. Takes his gun.
Always.
The other agent stands by you. Guys? Guys, you there? You hear Shane's voice. Guys?
No.
You see their silhouette. Guys, it took us forever to find you. They look fine.
I saw them die. I saw them die myself. Fuck shit.
Guys.
Everyone sees them?
Yes. Whoa! What's with the gun? Come on, we've had a bad day. Ow. You see Elaine breathing. Why are pointing the gun at me, please?
What the fuck's happening? No.
Zero looks at a dead agent. Pulls his gun and gives a headshot to the dead agent. When the head agent falls to the ground, at first there's a silence. What the fuck did you just do? He got us here! Zero not saying anything. And then you see the body. One of those creatures just kind of bursts out and dies. From the head where the brain was. Shane, Elaine, Emily, Rhonda, Haley's mom. Their eyes turn into a glowing blue. And their jaws open. As they charge forward.
Great.
Right.
The shoot.
Hold on. MJ. Your friends open their jaws. And their hands bend backwards like a mantis claw as a large crustacean claw grows out of it. They're wearing the same clothes and the same bloodstains. These things have defiled the corpses of your friends. I need a sanity roll. 2 for MJ, 2 for Amy, and 1 for Wim.
Sanity?
Okay.
Yes, sanity.
I got a 56 for my first roll, and okay, I got 69
Okay.
on my second roll.
Succeed
Nice.
both. MJ?
I passed the first, I failed the second.
You're
Alright,
taking
two rolls?
another...
Oh,
yes, two. MJ? Oh, sorry, Wim, you only need one. There's only one person there that you know.
Okay.
MJ.
89. 89.
Okay, so MJ.
Oh
Um,
So much sanity rolls.
MJ, you take another 3 to your sanity.
I'll
Wim,
use my bonds.
you take 4. MJ, whose bond is being affected? You only have 3 left.
4 on my bond? Or
No,
4
you take 4 sanity damage. So take out 4 of your sanity.
Oh shit, I'm at 49. Very nice.
MJ,
I'll take one from my father.
okay. Roll a d4. That's how much you reduce the roll by. Wim, what was your starting sanity?
60. It's now at 49.
Can someone compute for me what is 20% of 60?
Okay. I'm gonna put
12. That's
Right.
12. Okay, if you lose 1 more point of sanity, you will suffer from indefinite insanity. MJ,
guys.
what did you roll for d4?
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's how much you reduce the bond from your father. 1. You lose 2 points of sanity. Does it help with the indefinite?
That's
55 or below
55.
marks
No,
you
it
at
doesn't.
indefinite. Okay,
down to 54.
MJ,
Okay.
I need an intelligence roll.
With me? I got an
MJ.
84.
Oh,
I failed.
You avoid the first bout of madness from the temporary insanity. However, the indefinite insanity still overcomes you. You are officially debilitated. There is nothing you are capable of doing at the moment. All you see are your friends transformed into this demonic, ghoulish crustacean monster. As they approach, you are supposed to be the first one to move, but as they approach, you can't do anything. You left us to die. This is your
Probably
fault.
drop my gun.
As they charge forward, Zero immediately just shoots them. They don't have that big of an HP being a corpse. Zero kills the one that's taken over Shane's body. The next one to move is Elaine as the corpse, who goes up to you, and because you're debilitated, you can't exactly fight back against the fight. It's just standing there.
Yeah.
Deals you 4 points of damage as she takes her now kind of crustacean-like claws and goes through your body. I did because of you. It's your fault. And just takes out a bit of your skin as you fall to the ground. Luke immediately joins, just kind of cries as he, I'm sorry, shoots her through the head, and you see the small kind of egg thing come out of her brain. He gives you the tightest hug and pulls you away from the fight. You see the fight continue with Emily and Rhonda, who are all going before Amy and Wim get to move at this point. Emily just goes up to you and says, I offered you my friendship, and starts attacking you. Make a brawl. You can brawl to fight back, you can dodge to avoid.
Dodge.
Make a roll.
Oh, I got a 7.
Okay. As it attacks, you avoid the hit.
Oh god.
As you move, you aggravate the wound you already had as it begins to bleed again. Rhonda also tries to attack you. Fight back or dodge.
Dodge, of course. Guys, what the
Make a roll.
I got a 21.
Okay. That is not enough this time. As Rhonda deals 3 points of damage to you with a claw, reopening your major wound and effectively hurting you. You're back down to 5 with a major wound. And it is you and Wim now who get to move. Wim, you see the one of Haley's mother there. As Haley just goes up to her during your turn. And she runs towards him. Come here, baby.
No.
Her voice
no.
echoes as if there's 1,000 voices speaking. Come here, baby. As Haley runs.
No, I tell Haley it's not your mom. I grab her and try to shove her away.
Make a brawl roll against hers.
Okay. 009.
Okay. You manage to pull her away, but the distraction is enough for this thing to hit you.
Yes.
Taking 2 points of damage across your back. Sinks its claws into your flesh. Amy, it's also your turn. There are 2 of your friends that are attacking you with demonic appendages.
Yeah, I'm going to use my handgun and shoot it to Rhonda first.
Make a handgun roll.
Okay. Got a 25.
What's your handgun
Is it
status?
enough?
Check
Wait
your
a
handgun,
second.
please.
Okay.
No, your handgun is 24.
I'm going to use my lock.
How much did you use earlier?
I didn't use my
You
lock
used it for
earlier.
Dodd.
Nah, I told I didn't use it.
Okay, down to 61. Okay, you shoot her. Roll a d6.
Got a 5.
You kill her. Splatter the small kind of crustacean baby through her head. Just dies there. I need a sanity roll from you. Or just essentially re-killing your friend.
$74. Almost.
What is your sanity?
75.
74. Okay. Okay. You managed to avoid mostly what's happening to you. Your sanity's at 74. You lost 1 point early. So you just barely succeeded.
I'm barely. Okay.
Okay. MJ, you are still debilitated. Luke, because of the high stress situation, I'm gonna let Luke try to calm you down. Just holds on to you. Hey, look at me. You're alright. Hey. We're gonna survive, right?
Yeah.
You got an ass to kick. Whoever did this to our friends. Come on. He sits you down and says, come on, trooper. He holds you by the hand. You can do this.
Yeah. Fuck.
This is a temporary fix. You're indefinite insanity. As long as the situation is a high adrenaline, you'll be able to function somewhat. As Luke just looks at you, smiles. But that is going to be whatever you have for your turn.
Mm-hmm.
He, however, takes his rifle. Hey, MJ. You gonna let me stage you? He just takes his rifle and starts shooting.
I fucking hate you. I'll do that while I pull my gun.
Your turn is still trying to recover. He's just doing this.
I'm just holding it.
He shoots. Oh, he shoots down. Let's say Emily. He just shoots down Emily. so that Amy doesn't have to. Wim is out for a bit on a restroom break. Amy, we go back to you. Your two friends are dead. There's one creature that is attacking Wim to your side.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it.
Handgun roll, please.
Can I shoot it?
Yes.
16.
Okay. D6.
4.
Not enough to kill it, but you do. Angered. Wim no longer has bullets in her shotgun anyway, so I'll just say that she continues to hold Haley back.
Yeah.
This thing is now coming after you as it jumps. Dodge. Make a roll for dodge.
Yeah.
Roll for dodge with a penalty dice because of your major wound.
Okay. Ooh. Oops. Okay. I failed. I think it was 30, 39. And
Amy, as you shoot the thing that's attacking Wim, it turns its attention to you and deals another 3 points of damage, putting you down to 2 HP as it scratches you. You burst open with blood and you're bleeding out on the floor. Not quite dying, but closer.
yeah.
MJ, we rotate to you as Wim is just focusing on keeping her friend from dying with this thing.
Yeah. I'll
You
take
are-
the rifle. I'll aim from
You
where
will
I
have
am.
a penalty dice for everything as a consequence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it cancel with my scope if I'm using it from where I am? Stationary?
Not from this position. Yeah, probably. I'd say it would. Straight roll.
Okay. I'll try to shoot the one attacking one. Oh, for the love of fuck me. Shit. Is 99 a fumble?
It is.
And I can't reroll a fumble, can I?
No. Make a damage roll.
Wait, no, it would jam.
Malfunction's
That's
100.
a fumble from a rifle, right?
What? No. What's the malfunction rating that's listed on your rifle? It's on the sheet.
Shit.
If it's 0-0, that means you need 100 to make it jam to malfunction. A 99 is still a fumble.
I don't have my rifle and my sheet. I only have my Glock.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Let me open that very quickly, because
Okay.
this
Sorry.
is very important.
Fuck
Um,
me.
okay. You are using the hunting rifle, yes?
Yeah, hunting rifle.
Bolt action, 30 caliber. Oh, sorry, 22 bolt action rifle. Fumbles on a 90. Sorry, malfunctions on a 99.
Yes.
It does not fire, and you need to spend the turn
Yes.
fixing it. So it doesn't. You can't do anything. Luke tries his best. Shoots at the thing that's attacking Amy. He just immediately drops the gun, helps you out, and says, "Beat you to it." As he tries to fix your gun with you. Amy, you are safe.
Trying to fix it with shaking hands.
Amy, you are safe. For the meantime, there is nothing that is happening. Zero immediately goes up and tries to apply first aid. Amy, you're up by 1 HP as Zero just very crudely cleans up whatever wounds you have. The major wound is there, and you are still very heavily debilitated.
Am I still alive?
You're not dead yet.
Good. Oh. Oh
Just
god.
wraps you up. You're all sitting here. Zero and the other agent just talk. You can hear them. Sir, Commander. We're sitting ducks here. You have any suggestions where to go, Agent? It'll take several hours before the military gets here, you know that. There has to be something more defensible than this. Not with all these injured. It's too many stakes to go back out. Just sits down. The agent stands guard. MJ, you are technically still suffering from the indefinite insanity, as Luke just holds on to you. However, his psychoanalysis did get pretty high despite him not having any, so you can have 1 point of sanity back.
Thank you.
As he is just trying to talk to you. Hey, I got you.
Yeah.
Got you close in his arms.
Yeah.
Amy is applying her medicine roll. Ashley's applying her medicine roll to Amy, but she fails. Zero will try. Amy gets another 2 points of HP back. However, you are still in the major wound, and that is not going away given the gravity of everything that you have just suffered. So you are at 5 HP with a major wound. There's silence now. And then you hear like an undulating, buzzing, high-frequency sound. I need all of you to roll willpower. Your power score.
Gotcha.
You're fine.
Hard success.
I got a 59.
What's Amy's power?
80.
80.
80.
Okay, you're fine?
Yeah.
36.
Okay, you're fine. There's a hypnotic pattern that's being spread out that you resist. Zero and the agent seem to fight it off. However, Haley, Luke, Ashley are unable to resist. They drop everything and bolt out.
Oh no.
I'll try to stop him.
No. Can we grab them? Grab his hand?
Make a brawl roll against whoever you're trying to grab. So,
Look,
Wim, which one are you trying to grab first?
Haley.
Okay.
My friend. My
Roll
only
brawl.
Hard success, 24.
No.
and I'm going to get Ashley. Oh my god, she's the only one
Roll
I got
brawl.
this.
Roll brawl.
27.
27. Okay.
17.
Level of success, please, for 27.
Oh, right.
27? Sorry.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Roll, no?
what kind of success
30.
is that? Okay, so regular success.
I mean, it's a regular success for me as well.
Okay. MJ?
Hard success.
Luke got an extreme, so he fights your grip and just runs. You can chase after him, but you can't
Dad!
hold him down. There,
I will run after him.
Amy.
Yeah.
You hold on to Ashley, but she is still fighting. She does not get to move. Wim, you chose Haley over Lewis. You keep
Lewis?
Haley down, and the others, Eric just helps you grab her, but Lewis runs. So it is Lewis and Luke who go outside. Wim, do you chase after him?
Haley's secured, right, with Eric?
Yes, Eric is holding her down.
I'm like, Louis! And then I run.
Okay, so the two of you are running. Amy, sorry, I completely forgot. You have a major wound, which means that there's no actual way you're going to be able to hold Ashley, as your wounds are going to give in. So like the other two,
Yeah, I have to.
You are able to chase after her, but you're not able to hold her down, and you risk taking more damage if you try. You chase after her?
Can I ask Lero for help? I mean, I'm already suffering a lot. She's the only one I've got.
He restrains her, but he can't help the others if he focuses on restraining her. So he does keep her down. He tries to warn MJ and Wim not to go, but I'm assuming the two of you aren't listening. Yeah. He's holding Ashley down. Amy, you can't walk, but he's got her grip tight so he can't leave. The two of you find Luke and Lewis in front of one much larger of the bug creatures. Then they just look and say, "What the fuck?" Shh! As they start to move back. By the time you get up the stairs, you find Lewis impaled with one of the claws, and Luke trying to shoot. As he runs, he gets tripped by one of its floating kind of legs. This. As he tries to move back, the thing seems to be going after Lewis first, as it just kind of eats through his skull and takes the brain, dumps the body.
Oh my god!
As Luke manages to run back to MJ, the whipping kind of tendril severs one of his legs. As he falls into your arms.
Can I try to grab him and take the hit if I see it coming?
The appendage?
The whip, yeah.
No, because you have to run towards him. It's aiming after his leg. As he kind of jumps, whips him, you lands in your arms. He just kind of turns
stay
around,
with me.
starts shooting with you as he falls down to the ground.
Drag him.
Starts shooting as you drag him out. Wim, there's no saving Lewis. I need a sanity roll.
No! Oh my god! Lois! Wim's not calm. I'm not calm. Oh no! Wait, it's 32.
No.
But I want to fail. But I know I have 1 point left before I. Okay. She's just screaming and bawling, and she's angry. Her anger is going over her fear right now.
Here's the thing: is that's a 1 over 1d6 roll, which means your success knocks you down by 1 sanity point.
Oh, so I'm still gonna go crazy.
I need an intelligence roll.
Oh my god! Oh, no! 91!
You fail. Which means
my god,
that
thank God.
with all the stress overcoming you, you're not entirely processing everything that's happening. As far as your head is concerned, it has entered denial mode. This isn't real. This is some sort of dream. This is some sort of video game. Probably too much violent video games messing with your head. This isn't real. This isn't real. And you just run. You ignore everything. You're not processing. As far as you're concerned, he's not dead. You are not processing what's happening right now. You just run. Luke just kind of moves. The thing does not follow entry, despite the fact that it could very easily destroy this lighthouse. It just moves away, flying. Moves back.
Stay with me.
Zero. The hypnosis seems to have dropped from everyone. As Zero drops Ashley and first aid, basically tourniquets the leg and just wraps it around with some bandages, keeping it from bleeding out. Okay. He gets a few HP. He gets 1 HP back. Just looks at you, holds you in the cheek. Not going anywhere.
I thought I was gonna lose you. Fucking idiot.
I don't know what happened. It just... I don't know. Zero just kind of says while he's wrapping the wound. Hypnosis. Hypnotic pattern. These things are capable of emitting sort of hypnotic pattern. Getting you to do what it wants. Not your fault.
I
That's the
know.
bandages.
I'm sorry.
Luke just kind of holds up your chin. As he sits up. Still in pain, but he sits up. Sit with me?
Yeah. Is it too soon to say that we'll be doing that for the rest of our lives?
I don't know.
God, I thought I was gonna lose you, idiot. Shit.
You ain't getting rid of me that easy.
Oh. Yep, you're an eternal pain in the ass. I'll just try to pull him close.
He just smiles and Zero gives him some painkillers. This'll help with that. Thanks. Well, looks like I'm out of commission.
I'll take care of everything. I'll say that while fixing my gun. My rifle.
Think I can get a peg leg?
I mean, if you're into roleplay, you can be a pirate in bed. I don't know.
I'm gonna regret everything if I don't do this now, so he just looks at you and basically just grabs you for a kiss that has yet to happen.
I will reciprocate. Oh
He
god.
just
I'm
sits down.
gonna die.
A few minutes pass, 30 minutes, an hour. It's all seemingly quiet. Luke just kind of sleeps from exhaustion. Then he just kind of wakes up. Everyone's sleeping in shift. He wakes everyone up.
What's...
You see his leg kind of turning into a large mass of something. Shit. It's growing in him. He's infected.
How deep? I'll rip my shirt and I'll try to stop the flow.
No, it's on his stump leg, crawling up. His body is starting to grow weird-looking, glowing moss-like things. Well, that's not attractive at all. Zero
No, it
holds
isn't.
it up. There's no way to help him from here.
I'm not gonna.
He's
No.
a dozen of them are going to burst out of his body if we don't do something.
I won't allow it.
I'm sorry. Zero just looks kind of examining what's happening. He has about an hour, I guess. Maybe less. It's going to be more painful if we let it happen. Ah! Everything kinda hurts here, guys. Ah!
Fuck's sake.
Ah! He begins crying from the pain.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Can't help him here.
Oh.
Everyone starts to hear Luke cry out in pain, as if every inch of his fiber in his being begins to break down, his muscles start to constrict, and he feels the unnatural pain of whatever his condition is. Luke is in tremendous pain, and just the lighthouse echoes in his screams. He can't even form sentences anymore. Ah! Ah! He's going to be like this for an hour. I can't do anything here. The base has been compromised.
Zero, help me. I'll take care of it. I'll try to pull him out of everyone, away from everyone.
Zero just carries him. Pulls him up to the upstairs. I can do it if you don't want to.
No. Just... No.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you're gonna make me do this again.
I can do it.
Stay back, stay away from him.
He pulls back.
Oh, God. I'll just stand behind him.
Hey!
I love you so much.
I always loved you.
Look. I'll pull the trigger.
Make a sanity roll.
No. Oh shit.
I failed.
You're losing 7 points of sanity. There's no curing your indefinite insanity now. You are maddened. I need you to make a d10 roll for me. Four. Ooh. That's kind of the bad one. Zero just kind of leaves you alone for a bit, but he does stay in the corner. You drop your gun as you kill the only real person you ever loved as he dies. Life leaving his body. Your vision begins to turn red. There's no grief. There's no emotion. There's just pain, anger, frustration, and hatred. You didn't want this. This wasn't something you ever needed in your life. You didn't deserve this. You were a good person. He was a good person. Everything that's being brought out draws an anger and a flame and a hatred in you. You're blaming everyone now in your head, irrationally, your sanity. You're not thinking straight. Zero dragged you into this. It's his fault. Jake didn't help him. Jake could have stopped him. He didn't do anything. Thought you were friends. Amy was useless. She kept getting hit. Couldn't hit anything. Wim was too concerned about herself. Your father, completely useless. He's been a trouble to you for the last 10 years. He never did anything for you. Soon enough, the tears dry up. You stand up. You take your gun. Zero approaches. Hey, you alright? Blast his head out of anger. Everyone at the bottom hears that. You drop your rifle. You take Zero's assault rifle strapped to his body. You descend down your stairs. Everyone looks at you. Hey, what happened? We heard a gunshot. Like, every one of these people, so useless, could have done something. Why did they get to live and he didn't? What makes them more special than him? You unload the entire clip into the room. Unfortunately, Amy is debilitated. When you are distracted, and this is a fully automatic military-grade assault rifle. MJ cleans house, shooting everything walking, gunning down everyone. MJ, at the end of this, you go back to Luke's body. You drop the gun. Your senses do not return to you. You're just looking at the corpse. And the various corpses you've just created. As you walk out, carrying Luke's body with you, you look out the ocean. It was a view he always enjoyed. The horizon as the sun begins to rise. Then you see something breaching the waters. About an island? No, it's too weirdly shaped. It's a dome, getting taller, and as it grows taller, it's moving forward, closer and closer. Every step it takes is an earthquake that shakes everything. You can see buildings around you crashing. Is it some sort of giant turtle, an island? No. It breaches the water and you can see eyes. Glowing red eyes. Gigantic head. As it keeps moving up, you begin to see its greenish, sickly skin. And behind its head, two gigantic, kind of bat-like wings that are just tendrils instead of actual wings. A hand comes out of it. The hand is almost as big as Lakewood itself. Clawed, fat talons, green as it moves. Where the mouth should be, a mass of tentacles. It's like an octopus. It rises up. But as it moves forward, you see it enormously large, almost comical in proportion, too big to comprehend. I need one last sanity roll. You lose 10 points for the success. There's no point in rolling any intelligence check now. This is all real to you. As it crawls up, wings, just tendrils of mass of tentacles. Its mouth, straight out of a horror movie as it climbs up. It actually shrinks its size to be only about 10-15 feet tall on the beach. As it goes up, you see those winged creatures begin to land around you. And they, in their crustacean-like form, just bow in whatever way they can to this creature. It just looks at you. It moves forward. And then it just turns to you on its side while you're in there. There's no speech. You can hear it breathing with a guttural breath. But there is a voice in your head. Do you want him back?
Yes.
What price will you pay?
Everything it'll take.
It looks to these winged creatures. You see one of them put the weird kind of crustacean tendrils around its leg, and it takes away the green moss that covers his body. Another one comes to his leg and starts repairing it. Instead of a human kind of leg, there's sort of like a kelp and seaweed green forming the shape of his old leg. One of them goes up to his head, removes the bullet. These things, despite being monstrous and demonic living crustaceans, have an unnatural knack for surgery and science. They're not eating him, they're not destroying him, they are surgically removing the bullet from his head and repairing his brain with odd fluids. He just... What the fuck? What? Shit. You are, take in mind you are still insane at this point. You just kind of move. MJ, what the fuck is going on? MJ, what the fuck is with my leg? What is it? What the fuck? He looks at the giant creature. What the fuck is that? MJ? MJ? The creature turns to the city, moves. You hear the sound of military, helicopters, tanks. He increases his size. Luke is speechless, just... It increases in size, it just takes the helicopters, smashes on the ground, steps on the tanks, destroys everything. It's eventually grows into a size where its hand can just rip off Lakewood from the ground and just with both its hands just flips it over himself. You and Luke, in complete silence, sit on the beach, stare into the horizon. It's a beautiful sunrise. Something he's always loved to watch. He just lays his head on your shoulder and just hugs you. Nice sunrise.
Yeah. Nice.
Sun rises, this creature moves through the city. In a few steps of its own, it's probably left the city. It is destroying everything. Sirens, sounds of missiles hitting it on skin, doing absolutely zero. Nothing. And to it, you watch the purple, the pink, and the orange hues of the sky as the sun rises. Luke just holds you in his arms. I love you, MJ. As you watch the sunrise, the world is not going to survive whatever this is, as you see more of those flying creatures peer from the sunrise, entering the atmosphere and going straight to the world. You see a rain of meteors from the sky, each landing in different areas of the world. The sky, from this beautiful vibrant blue from the sunrise, is now covered in flaming meteors, crash landing into the ground. World's over. This is where it ends. And you get to end it in the arms of the only man you've ever learned to love. As the rest of it just goes dark, you see a single meteorite about to land where you are. Fitting. As it lands, it's over. The world goes into chaos. Burns. Cultists survive. Enslaved, but alive. Civilization has been taken over by these flying creatures. That's it. And then the three of you awaken from your beds to the most real nightmare you have ever had in your life. Crying your eyes out, all red. You awaken. It is right around that time when you started hearing the sirens. Lakewood's fine. No fog. No messages from Zero. Everything's fairly normal. Now I asked you to record your starting sanity. You're gonna put that back. However, as you all awaken, I need you each to make a sanity roll. But we will be reducing from your starting sanity from the game.
Okay.
God damn it!
This is a D6 over D10.
I got a 1.
64.
64 is a fail.
Yep.
MJ, your success loses you only 1 point of sanity.
Oh.
Wim, your failure costs you 7 points of sanity.
Chibanya!
You awaken with make an intelligence roll, please.
Oh god. 56. That is
Success.
my int is 65. I passed. Fuck, no! No!
You had a dream that felt too real. You could feel the blood of your friends. You could feel the pain and the crying. It's too much. You are marked with temporary insanity. However, you are in the safety of your bed. And you have the choice if you want to sleep the day away just to get rid of it. Because the
I'm
stress...
gonna run. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to the lighthouse in a dramatic fashion. I am going to run there.
Okay.
When I get there,
Okay.
I scream at the top of my lungs.
Okay. That's one way to deal with it. MJ, despite the trauma that has occurred, you have your wits back to you. And you are aware that it is a dream. The trauma will be there, but your mindset and your wits have returned to you. What would you like to do? It's about 2 a.m. in the morning.
I'll stay in my room. I'll just stay in the room.
There's a rock on your window that gets tapped in about 30 minutes. Someone's throwing rocks at your window.
I'll open it.
It's Luke. Can I come in? Gesturing to the side if he can climb up.
No, I'm not.
So, this is gonna sound bizarre, but please bear with me. I kind of just woke up feeling like you needed someone. I don't know how to explain it. This weird, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
weird.
have you been crying?
I'll pull him to my bed and I'll just lie down.
He just looks in your face. You been crying?
Nightmare. Bad one.
Guess you can't talk about, right?
Well, monsters, aliens, and lots of death. Some of it from the aliens, most of it from me.
Okay. He just lies next to you and puts your head on his chest, trying to hug you. I got you.
Yeah. I know.
Just told
I
you. Amy, you awaken crying as Ashley knocks on your door. Ames? Ames?
Yeah. I'm going to open my door.
Are you alright? You look like you've been...
No.
He looks at your bed. That's a lot
I
of
had a
tears.
bad.
That's a lot of tears.
Yeah. I had a bad dream. Sorry.
You alright?
No.
You need some help? Hey, come on.
Maybe I just ate something awful.
She sits you down and gives you a hug. Hey, go on, talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me, cuz.
Yeah, I dreamt about an alien invasion and everyone
Sorry,
died.
I forgot to mention this. Amy, D6 or D10 means that you lose 3 points of sanity. So you're down to 72.
Oh, okay. Even if I got a 1?
Yeah, the success means that you lose only D6. The failure means you lose
Okay.
D10.
Okay. I'm going to roll for
Wait, so I lose
1d6,
three
right?
as
No,
well?
no, you don't have to. No, you
Okay.
lost 1. You only lost 1 on D6.
Okay.
Amy
Okay.
lost 3, MJ lost 1. Amy, Ashley
Yeah.
just kind of hugs you. Says, "Hey, you sure you're alright? You look like you've been crying all night. Like, you fine?"
No. I'm not fine.
What do you say to some midnight pizza? Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Yeah. We're not going to have lobster for a week. Alright?
I don't eat seafood, Amy.
And, yeah. No lobsters for now.
Okay.
No.
I'll order pizza for you.
Okay.
Hey, you like garlic shrimp, right?
No.
Okay, pepperoni?
No shellfish. No shellfish. For a week. For a week.
Okay. Pepperoni it is. Jeez.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm going. Yeah. And then I'm going to get my sketchbook and I'm going to slowly try to sketch 0.
Okay. Roll your... Oh wait, you don't have... Good. Never mind. Whim, what happens when you finish screaming?
I will call Haley.
Okay. Middle of the night, her phone rings. Just, who is this? What? Hello?
Hey. It's Wim.
Whim?
Yeah.
Whim, it's 3 a.m. Whim. What's
I
happening?
didn't know you sleep early already.
I got tired. What's going on? What's happening? They're meeting. Did Lewis get arrested again? What's going on?
Nope.
Okay. So, what's up then? I'm awake. What's up?
I had a bad dream.
Oh, man, I hate those. Wanna come over? You want me to come over?
I'll go there.
Could you bring some coffee?
Ah,
Maybe a donut?
okay. I'll pass by a Dunkin' Donuts.
Thanks. I'll try to wake up. 5 more minutes. Yeah. Need to open the door. Right. I'll be here. Yeah, come over.
When I end the call, I'll call Lois as well.
Okay. Call him. Just. Hey. You reached my phone. Who is this? What's going on? Time is it?
Hey, it's Wim.
Fucking Christ, Wim. It's 3 a.m.
I know.
So why you calling? What's up? What happened?
Wanted to hear from you.
Alright. I'm awake now. Sort of. I need to stop staying up to play World of Warcraft. Okay, what do you need? I'm here.
No, I just had a bad dream. Saw you die in it. It was horrible, so...
Really? Thought you'd been waiting for the day that would happen to me.
Yeah, but I didn't want you to die by some lobster monster.
Fucking hell, Wim, are you on acid? It's a fucking
Wish I was.
weirdly specific dream.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably not eating lobster for ever. Thanks. It's a weird image. Right. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Call me like 1 p.m.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, have you ever thought about, like, going out of town?
Like a vacation?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go home for the holidays, once the exams shit's done.
Yeah. Go home and have that vacation.
Well, yeah, vacations. Christmas break's just around the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, I didn't know you hated me so much that you wanted me out of your town. Sorry.
No. Dude,
I'm pulling your leg.
I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy, man.
I'm just
I just don't
pulling
want
your
to
leg.
Don't
worry
go
about
near beaches, don't go near lighthouses, don't go near factories, don't go near anything.
Okay.
I mean it.
Alright.
I'll kick you out if I have to. He sounds crazy.
Okay. Right.
I
Sure,
hang
if it makes you feel better. Okay,
I hang up the
fine.
music.
This goes back to sleep. It's fine. You end up in Haley's place. She's still groggy, but you brought her some donuts and coffee. She just talks to you.
I give her the tightest hug.
Aw. Thanks. Just hugs you back.
I don't let go.
It's very clear that it's getting really awkward, but she just holds on.
And I start sobbing.
While still in the hug, kind of pulls you to this sort of couch so that you guys can sit down while she just pats you in the head. Hey, it's alright. I'm here. MJ, as the morning comes, you do awaken with Luke next to you, just kind of holding you tight. As he wakes up. Hey.
Morning.
Promise I didn't do anything.
Not like you can, anyway.
That's hurtful, but true. Hey. Feeling any better?
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know what you're going through, but I know you can't talk about it. But I've always got your back here. Alright?
Yeah.
So I took the liberty of pre-ordering some pizza for us. You're not working today. You ain't
Yeah,
working today.
I guess. Hmm?
You're spending the day with me eating pizza. You got that?
And if we call everyone else as well, I want to make sure they're alive.
Sometimes I just wish we could have you would get the picture, but alright, I'll call everyone. Kidding.
Well, we have our nights to ourselves.
I'm kidding. I already told them. Coming over
I
later.
wouldn't be surprised if Jake decides to barge in the middle of the night and squeeze himself between the two of us.
I would kick his ass. But don't worry, I already called them. They're on their way, probably after breakfast or something. Hey.
But for now, stay with me.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I got you. Always.
Same as here. Always.
Hey.
Yeah.
You can kick my ass after, alright? But I don't know. I just fucking sappy. I wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
I guess I love you. Just mumbles it under his breath.
Oh, you're so bad at this. We're really bad at this. We speak better with action than with words, you know that, right?
Alright, then he just kisses you.
Yeah, I'll reciprocate.
As you pull back and just, well, come on. I got us some fries. Should be here in 5 minutes.
Yep. I swear you earned this mission to fatten me up at some point.
He gives
Please
you
tell
his
me we're
hand.
not gonna eat fries for the rest of our lives. Not that I mind, but
Well, one of us better learn how to cook then. He gives you his hand.
excuse you, I do know how to cook.
Burnt macaroni.
More way. I've kept myself and my father alive for the last decade. We'll be fine.
You guys are survival hunters. You know how to eat things that aren't meant to be eaten.
And this is exactly the reason how we survive.
He offers you a hand. If you want to hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
As you take it, he just pulls you into a tight hug. I don't know what you're going through, but I'm always going to be here.
I know.
He
I
has,
appreciate it.
he has a tight grip on your hair as he just hugs you for a bit. So you guys move down to the sound of a doorbell.
Yeah.
And McDonald's delivery. As you two go and eat.
I'll go pick it up.
He goes
I'll
with, he's
head
going with you.
downstairs after that.
He's going with you. He's not letting go of your hand. Making sure you're okay.
Mhm.
He,
Do I
Amy,
see my dad on the way?
your dad, you can hear him snoring from his room. Just, oh. And Lucas, did we wake him up?
Let him sleep. He'll be
Alright.
fine.
Hey, I know I've been giving you a lot of things and you're probably gonna kick my ass for this, but it's almost Christmas and I got you something.
I swear to God.
Look, you're the first girlfriend I've had that's never bothered to ask me for anything. At least let me give you some stuff, you know? Let me spoil you.
Yeah. Fine.
Be a brat for once.
Not exactly used to it. But I guess being with you is gonna have to force me to get used to it.
He takes the McDonald's and he gives a $20 tip to the guy. Oh, thanks, sir. Just, have a Merry Christmas.
Well, you made someone happy today.
Oh, you mean I didn't make you happy too?
That's a given.
Come on. Puts the food on the table. Got you something. Think you're gonna like it.
Oh god, at some point people are gonna think you're my sugar daddy. Consider while I'm eating burger.
Oh, really? Not that old. I'm only
Fair.
4 months older than you.
There.
Besides, I know you're gonna like this. You see the garage, you see your motorcycle. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See that? He goes to the side and there's a box of random parts. An engine, things that you can make an engine out of, and tires. I figured you wouldn't want something that was already built. You like the challenge and all. But, here's the kicker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are parts from a Ducati. Including the engine.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Assembly required, but... You know, I figured you could handle it. It's your thing, right? You have no idea how many
You're
weeks
not
it
buying
took
me anything.
You don't know how long it took me to find these parts. They don't sell them in parts, you know. They sell them as a whole. Like normal people, they buy things a whole. They don't build motorcycles. But
Well,
I got you these parts.
I'm not the one who bought them.
But you're the one who likes them. Figure
Yeah.
it'd keep you busy. And you look like you need a distraction.
Yeah.
Happy
Honestly,
early Christmas.
happy early Christmas. Well, I'll just give him a kiss after that.
You just...
And you're not giving me anything for the next 5 years.
No promises.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, right, I got
If you
something for your
keep
father
doing
too.
this, I'm gonna call you my sugar daddy just to make sense of all the gifts.
I don't mind.
Oh no, no, we're not doing that game. No, I'll say no, I'm going to. Like,
Hey.
no.
Don't make threats you can't follow up on.
Shut the
Oh.
fuck up. I didn't know you were into it.
Oh, by the way, I got something for your dad too. Thinks you're really gonna like it.
Yeah?
Although it's technically a gift for you too. Points to the box on the side. It's a bunch of parts for a truck. New engine and everything. Assembly required. I figured you'd be into it.
Yeah. He's been trying to fix that old pickup truck for the last, what, 3 months?
I figured you got it from somewhere, but you didn't want things spoon-fed to you. So, have fun fixing a truck, I guess. I mean, would have bought him the parts in full, but, you know, you must have picked it up from somewhere.
Yeah. You spoil me too much. I'm gonna be rotten in the next few years.
I don't think it's in you. I only spoiled you because I know you're not going to abuse it.
Oh god, and here I am preparing you a moonlit dinner for Christmas as my present, and you give me a Ducati. You know, I'm gonna have to step up my game at some point.
I'm a guy with a lot of money. So buying me things, expensive things doesn't work. Besides, I didn't buy these things because they were expensive. I bought them... Let's put it this way. There were other parts more expensive. There were things higher end. I bought this specifically because you've been talking about non-stop for years. I don't just buy random shit. And I appreciate the effort you put into things too. So moonlit dinner sounds lovely. Preferably without the gang, please.
Fine, fine. Alone time with the candlelight in the center. I'll try to hunt the. Would you prefer boar meat or deer meat? I know
Why
deer
does it
meat smells
need to
really
be
bad.
Game? Why does it have to be game? But fine.
Fine, fine.
I want to have a meal with you, with a meal that you have cooked for your father for the last 10 years. How about that?
Mac and cheese. Very romantic.
As long as it's with you.
Oh god, cheesy already. Yep, mac and cheese it is.
I got your motorcycle, I get a pass.
That's very fair. You do get a cheesy pass. Maybe for the next hour.
Wow, that's all Ducati gets me. Jeez, this economy is bad.
Economy is really bad nowadays.
You have some
But
fun.
Thank you.
Of course,
I'll just thank him.
of course. You have some fun there. Put the parts to the side. Your father, as he wakes up to his food and Luke shows him the gift, is ecstatic and immediately grabs a wrench. Just begins to work. He basically dismantles the old engine and begins to assemble things. Luke just kind of looks
Yep.
at it. I did not know Mr. Stone could move so fast.
Trust me, if it comes to fixing cars, he's there in a nanosecond. But when it comes to washing dishes, I'll give it 3 days.
2.5 as he's fixing it under the.
Still debatable, Dad. Our dishes are still in the sink.
Said we should move to paper plates.
Eco-friendly.
Paper degrades.
Yeah, but we don't exactly plant trees to replace them. But go fix your truck. I'll go clean the plates. I'll go to the kitchen and wash.
Luke just helps you out. Needless to say, the day that follows is a very relaxing day, much needed after that dream. The trauma will stay, but for the day, you remember what you're fighting with and what we're fighting for. Amy, Ashley has given you midnight pizza, and you stay up for the rest of the day. You call in. Actually, Ashley calls in sick for you as she calls the museum, just saying, "Hey, so Ashley can't make it to work today. She's down with a stomach flu, some bad lobster apparently, and yeah, she's really throwing up, and our our bathroom's starting to smell like a, you know,
I really need some towels.
yeah, you hear that? Our bathroom's starting to sound like, our bathroom's starting to smell like Saddam Hussein's mustard gas or something like that. So like, Amy totally can't make it today. So, yeah, yeah, that's all. Ames, gotta work, Ames. Hey, Ames, at work. Your boss ain't letting you come in.
Oh really? Oh, they did buy it.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
nice. I just yeah.
Ames, here you go.
I really need a day off.
There's pizza. There's wine. Just. Oh, I know what'll make you feel better. So I
What are you
hired.
planning?
Oh, I already did. So like, I hired a private investigator, and she gives you a note. It's got the address of Mr. Flower Delivery Guy on it.
Oh, I'm going to look at it.
It has an address closer to the end of town, the southern end. You don't know who lives there, but it is an address. It's an apartment complex.
And do you want to stalk? Yeah, do you want to stalk with me?
She holds this. Ames, that's the sweetest thing you've ever asked me to do.
Oh my
Just
god!
gives you a hug.
Let's do it.
Hey, not today. Tomorrow's like a weekend. We can do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But for now, you need to relax with some pizza, some wine, and some Netflix. I got the notebook on.
Ryan Gosling in it. Right. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Moves the pizza down as you guys watch what is essentially a Nicholas Sparks marathon. Cheesy sits up next to you and says, James, I never really got to thank you for, being here, letting me live with you. All of this, just being a great cousin. And like totally my best friend. And I'm sorry if I get you into some trouble sometimes or do some ridiculous shit, but I want you to know I love you, and I've always got your back.
I love you too. I would never leave you. I'm always there for you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have some wine, some cheese, some pizza, and some Ryan Gosling goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got you an early Christmas gift. It's a small box.
I'm going to open it.
It's a pair of binoculars. High tech too.
Oh my god.
That's for
This is
tomorrow.
good for stalking. Yeah!
Bingo!
Yeah, I'm going to use it. Thank you.
Sure. Right, I think it's also good for missions and all that. Totally good for that too. But talking. Hot guys.
Yeah. No, not that. No. What?
Hot guys. Hot
Speaking of
guys.
hot guys, check out this sketch, and I'm going to show her my Zero sketch.
Dang, you make him look like a 9.
Yeah, I was planning on giving it to him.
Think you could draw that in a full body canvas without any clothes on.
Oh gosh. Wait, what? I don't think
She
so.
gives you some wine, says, I'm kidding, Ames. Lighten up. You've been
Put it
crying
on the
all night.
backy.
Lighten up. You've been crying all night. It's time for some laughs. Come on. Wine, pizza,
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
I mean, I can try, but really,
Ames,
Zero.
it was a joke. Just eat pizza with me. Come on. Here you go.
Okay.
Lighten up.
I'm going to take the wine glass and drink it, and
You guys have some wine, some pizza all day. 2 of you eventually get drunk on wine. This guy.
oh no.
That was like the best day ever. You went through 3 bottles of red wine. Between the 2 of you. And about 3 boxes of pizza.
I think Amy's going to be so drunk at that point. Is there a private message to Zero?
Yes, you have his number on the private phone.
Number. I want to take a photo of his sketch,
Okay.
and then I'm going to send it to him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tell him, do you like this sketch? I've done it all night.
There's actually no reply. And come to think of it, Zero hasn't sent a single message the entire day. The previous days, when I said you haven't heard from him, he hasn't said anything nasty that bad has happened, but he has always sent a message. Safe, anything new? Just work stuff. But this day, he has sent nothing. There's been no word from him for some reason. It's a little unusual because you've gotten used to him sending a message every day asking for a status update.
Yeah.
Weird. But you are a little too drunk to notice, as Ashley has passed out like 4 p.m. and about 4:30 later you passed out on the other couch.
Yeah, I'm going to pout while he's not replying, and then I'm going to pass out.
MJ, you begin to realize this too, and your father kind of points it out that Zero has not checked in or anything. Is he alright? Before that, Wim, you awaken in
I will
Haley's.
send him a message.
Okay, hold on. Wim, you wake up in Haley's room. Zero is not something that you would be attuned to, so it won't necessarily bother you, but you awaken to Haley's place, and when you wake up, she's got pancakes made. Wim, pancakes, and chocolate syrup, and maple syrup, and butter, and blueberry jam, and everything that's probably going to give you a heart attack at some point, but let's enjoy pancakes.
Diabetes.
You guys,
I head over there
Yep.
to the table where the pancakes are.
guys eat. You are feeling much better after getting an actual sleep. The temporary insanity goes away. You do not regain sanity, but you're no longer temporarily insane. As you sit there with her, sharing pancakes with her and her mother, she just kind of, oh, you like it? It is delicious. Better than you know how she can cook. Suspicious.
And then there's this slip of the tongue. It's like, as much as I like you, but yeah, the pancakes are great.
What was that you were gonna say?
Pancakes really great. I didn't
Before
think
that?
you'd make. I really like it.
Before that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I the
She
mom. I don't know
nod-
what you're talking about.
The mom was laughing and she just bows her head. Alright, I can make it. I burnt my pancakes and my mom had to make it.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to say
Yeah.
anything, sweetie. But she just sleeps. Just
also good drink.
eat.
Thanks.
Just eat. Just eat. Just eat
Starts eating.
badly. Just with a looking pouting face. You guys have a good time here eating, but eventually she just looks at you and asks, Mim, you sure you're doing okay? You look like you haven't slept properly, your eyes are still kind of red.
Well, really, really bad dream.
You
I think Lewis might message the group that I sound crazy that time because I was saying
he shows you a messenger. Like,
yeah, he did. Okay,
Wim's off
right?
Wim's off her meds.
No, it was just hard. It was I couldn't handle seeing that many deaths, especially like
Yeah.
in my head. It was
Hey, you were there for me when I was going crazy. So I'm
Yeah.
here for you. I'm always here for you. You're my best friend.
yes, of course.
You wanna go to the park? Always cheers me up.
You want to invite the others?
Can you deal with Lewis? He's probably not gonna let you live it down.
Well, I'm totally down for the punches. Punch him back.
Alright. The mother just has it. You're going out? Mm-hmm. Well, it's getting chilly out. Winter's coming. And don't stay out too late. Sure, Mom.
I look at the mom, and like with much sincerity, I tell, "Thank you for the pancakes."
No problem, dear. Go, have fun. I'll clean up.
Okay.
Yeah, to the park where you, Haley, Eric, and Lewis gather. Eric and Lewis look a little more serious than they usually do. And they've carried some flowers and what looks like a picture frame they have. Hey guys. And they don't look as jokingly cheery as they normally are.
Yeah.
No, I know we were trying to have some fun and all, but I kind of wanted to. We wanted to complete the group. You pull out a portrait of Heather with with flowers in front, and then they just kind of have her necklace just placed there. They didn't want the necklace to be buried with the body, so they kind of kept it within her family. They just placed it there. And then you just see Haley and Eric and Luz looking at the portrait, and Haley just says, "Group's never gonna be complete without you. You're always with us here." There's a quiet, solemn silence until everyone returns back to normal. The day of laughter and jokes about you gradually shifts into remembering Heather, and just instead of sadness over her death, just kind of rejoicing and laughing about her life and the weird things that she did, and a general enjoyment because it has only just been a week, and everyone just wants to have some fun remembering her as if she was still there. And it was sad initially. Some tears were shed, but eventually became more laughable and fun. Just remembering the good times and how she would normally dunk her drinks on Lewis's head. MJ, you said you were gonna send a text to Zero.
Yeah.
There's no reply.
I'll just send the message and just ask, "Are you alright?"
There's no reply.
Nah, fuck it.
I believe of this group, you're
I'm
the
going
only
to
one who
be, like,
knows where he lived.
I'm gonna be tinkering with something in the garage.
Okay.
Wait, we all do. I just know how his place looks like.
Okay. So you just leave it be then.
Oh, wait, hold on, I'll reconnect.
Okay. Unfortunately, Amy and Ashley are pissed drunk, and Wim is having a very solemn moment with her friends.
Is there a time that I get Haley alone again?
Yes, there would be. You want to say something?
Hello?
Hold on. Wim, you want? Oh, okay.
No, MJ said.
Okay, MJ.
Hello?
Yeah, you wanna?
Sorry, there was a bit of a lag.
So you wanna? You're gonna send a message. He doesn't reply. You just spend the day in the garage then?
No, I'll call him.
No answer. But he does reject the call, meaning he is there. Weird that he would reject a call from an emergency phone.
That's true. Well, I guess it's brought on more of the paranoia. I'll grab a coin.
Okay.
I'll flick it. I'm gonna regret this, but I'll shove the coin back in my pocket. I'll just go for a quick drive. I'll buy some supplies.
Hey, don't come back with scars this time. Who just looks at you. I mean, they're hot, but you know,
Hey!
I don't want you to lose any more blood.
I'll try to keep my blood inside my body. I'll leave back. I'll be safe.
Just winks
I'll
at you.
mount my bike and I'll
Stay safe. You drive.
always.
You head over to this place.
Mhm.
Okay. Door's open. Well, not open, but it's unlocked. He's not answering when you knock.
While I'm on the way, I have my earbud plugged in and I'm calling Amy.
Piss drunk. Not answering. Amy's out. 3 bottles of wine between the two of them. Amy's out.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to. Yeah, I'll stop by his place. Although if he's not answering, I will. Do I see a window?
Actually, let's make this fun. Amy, please roll me your constitution. Need a hard success.
I got that 20.
A hard success it is.
Hey.
You awaken to the ringing of your phone. groggy and tipsy.
Something happened. Lobsters. Oh no. Oh god. Wait
Same
a second.
dream,
I'm
huh?
going to get the. Oh, what? What
Did
dream?
you pick
Wait. What
It-
dream?
Demented shrimp killing whole town. Everyone dying.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, where are you right now?
I'm on my way to Zero's. He's not answering. I'm starting to get worried. I thought he might have had the same thing.
Okay,
Mostly on a
Yeah,
supply run. I'm just trying to drive by him.
give
You
me
wanna
5
come
minutes. Yeah, I'm going to come with you.
I'll head back. I'll head to your place. I'll pick you up.
Okay. The two of you ride on the motorcycle with a pretty drunk Amy. You can smell the wine from 5 feet away.
You sure you should be riding a motorcycle? Ah, you'll be fine. Grab on.
You drive, you end up at Zero's place, and the two of you, Amy barely able to walk a straight line, the two of you end up at his door. It's unlocked, but he's not answering the knocking.
Well, I am known for barging in and having no respect for anyone's property. Open at 0.
He's there. Doesn't look like he's changed since the last night. Still in his kind of worn out suit. MJ, you recognize the box he has open. He's just looking at it.
I'll just wait by the entrance, give him some privacy. A little bit, as much as I can while I'm barging in his place.
Can you see? You're still seeing him, Ben. Looking at him.
I am.
Closes the box. Takes some lighter fluid.
Wait. No.
The floor of his apartment, he is in a stone warehouse that he turned into a flat so it won't burn, but he just puts in a drum. He's about to pour the lighter fluid.
I'll look at Amy, then I'll try to stop him. What are you doing?
Wait, what is he burning? What is he trying to burn? What's happening?
Why are you here? Takes the fluid.
You weren't answering, we got worried. Why are you burning everything?
Because it doesn't matter anymore. I gave it up.
Doesn't... What?
He shows you the pocket watch. Broken, cracked, destroyed, and in his hands it turns to ash.
Wait, hold on.
Each
Did
of,
you use the watch?
each of the artifacts has a unique ability. What you had wasn't a dream.
No. No.
Don't worry about it. I used it. When you turned around and you did what you did to me, I knew something was wrong. I used it. Turned it all back. With the knowledge of what I knew, I got the agents gathered, locked away the meteorite. We figured out that they couldn't wake up in cold temperatures, so we put them in liquid nitrogen. Same kind of technology you put vaccines in. Preventing them from ever hatching, preventing everything that just happened. But these things come with a price. He looks at the box and opens it. It's weird. Bizarre. I remember her. I remember every memory with her. I remember everything I had with her. I don't feel anything. They're memories, but not emotions. Using it took her away from me. And looking at everything just hurts to know that I loved her. That I swore I'd never forget that love, and here I am, unable to feel it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. What I've been fighting for. I look at everything. I took this portrait a few weeks before we got married. Lock of her hair. Turned it into a keychain. Tied it to my dog tag, actually. I remember all of these things. But I don't feel anything anymore. I can't feel it anymore. I gave it up so that we could have a chance. He looks at you both of you in the eyes. Gave up everything so we could have a chance. Promise me you're going to work with me to make it worth it.
On my life.
Do not ever let go of the people you care about. I made that choice so you don't have to. Drops the fluid and burns it. Goodbye. You guys can go. I'm alright. I can't even feel sad about it. I can't feel anything. Arguably, it's worse. I can't feel anything, even though I know that I'm supposed to be crying. Even though I know it's supposed to hurt. You guys can go. Your father and your cousin need to show up at base in 2 days. Last treatment. We should be alright after that. I'm heading to base. If you need me, I'll be there. You just leave.
0.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And next time,
What?
let us take care of it. You're not alone anymore. We have your back.
I'm not alone anymore. That's why I did it. Never would have done it if I didn't think it would matter. The fact that you're all still fighting means that that it was worth it. He walks away. MJ, you realize that the box hasn't been burnt yet. He's burning the outside. It hasn't gone into the items if you want to do anything. He does have a fire extinguisher in his home.
She's burning them anyway. Amy?
Should we let it burn, or at least can we take one of,
You'd have to put out the fire. It's in a box. The box hasn't been burnt inside yet, it's just the outer shell that's still on fire. He has a fire extinguisher if you want to put it out, otherwise it'll just burn.
Looking at Amy.
Can I take the fire extinguisher? I will drunkenly take it and then put the fire out.
In the white smoke left by the fire extinguisher, the box lies there. Charred outside. A little hot to the touch, but you can pour a bit of water on it so you can take it out. The inside is unscathed. It's a very strong box. The stuff inside hasn't been destroyed. Who's going to take it?
Me.
Okay. You see a red-headed woman, various other things, and over the course of your trip home, MJ can explain to you who this person is. MJ?
I was with him when we were in the other world. He had no one to lose, but instead he had to burn all of this. Mementos from his old group and his fiance.
I mean,
Apparently it's the only thing that he has left.
Was the only thing he has left.
he must have planned on saving either his crewmates or his fiancée.
His crew died because he had a broken ankle and didn't go to the mission with them. His fiancée died after he told her about everything that's happening, and she died at the altar. Before she was ever able to say I do. These are the only things he had left that he actually cared about, while all of you sacrificed the people that were important to you. He had to sacrifice the last things that he ever cared about. And now, based on what he said, he has now given up the memory of these people. He no longer feels anything for it, and now he's just empty, like something was taken out of him. You all head home.
Keep it safe.
Yeah. I will. I'm going to put it in an envelope or please.
There's a lot of things there. You can put in another box or keep in the same one. You head home. Yes?
When we were on the way back, I would like to tell Amy when she was about to go in. When we were in that dream, I saw this creature. It was green, came from the sea. It was huge. I destroyed everything.
You head home. You take your break and rest. Knowing that this guy who was originally just a boss has quite literally just given up everything he has to keep all of you alive again. And this time more than just his own life. and somehow still has the willpower to keep fighting. Whether that means anything to either of you is up to you. But for the rest of the day, you do manage to enjoy the company of your friends. They are still there to keep you laughing. Luke notices something's wrong, so he just cracks a few lighthearted jokes, keeps you close to him, makes a few weird, embarrassing comments just to keep you laughing. Amy, you're still drunk out of your mind and just pass out on your couch, and Wim, you eventually go home with your friends, remembering an old friend. That's how we end for tonight. I'm sorry, but I enjoyed that.
I'm going to comment something after the stream.
I'm sorry, but I just
I'm going
enjoyed
to
that.
say this while in stream. Fuck you, Nigel.
Can I rant, Nigel, after
Wait.
the stream? I mean...
Have a debriefing for our feelings, Keeper? Our feelings that got
God.
lacerated?
Damn
Yes.
you, Nigel. I hate you.
Hold on.
I hate you so much. My eyes hurt so much. I'm gonna have swollen eyes for work. Are we
So-
still streaming?
Yes, we are. So,
I'm cursing
good
at you.
night, everyone. I hope
Good
you
night,
enjoyed.
everyone.
It's absolutely the most painful rut I've had in a while.
Don't eat lobsters or shrimp.
Fuck
before.
you.
Avoid,
Right.
I love shrimps, Nigel.
avoid shellfish. And good
I
night.
like lobsters. I
Bye.
used to like lobsters.